Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. Sorry, it's me, Where to Go? We are here, and it is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Yeah, we are going to do some camping, some sprinting, some chatting, some games, some fun, whatever we do. So, welcome in. Yeah, so we can get straight to it, actually. We're gonna see what to do, and if you guys would like to say anything in the chat, feel free to do so. Let me get the tabs organized here. That one is for the sound. Then we have that one. Okay. Havenstide says, imagine being awake at 3 a.m. Couldn't be me. Thank you so much to AJ for contributing a total of 250 wisps to the 12-hour stream challenge. Now, we already accomplished the Wardy Streams Outside challenge. But I literally said that I wanted to maybe do an Earth Day outside. I said, no, it's too... we can't do that. Sorry. Also, that was so short of notice that people who may not have known and didn't have, you know, time to cut out for the stream would be like, I didn't know you were going to stream like that. So I decided to just, you know, do a regular Earth Day stream in here. It looks like we're outside though. So, also, I'm gonna try to see when I can do it, and I was thinking like how I would be able to do it. Now, if I did it outside of my house, maybe I could have this up and then somehow have a browser source window that will show my camera feed from my phone or something. So I could probably just be like this and then get up from here, go out there, and then you guys could still redeem stuff because this interface will be up. But the problem with that would be I don't think I would be able to see what you guys redeem. So it's a lot to think about, and I really think that maybe I want to do it at a place where I'm able to bring my computer so that we can have, you know, everything set up. But yeah, that's probably going to be next month or after next month. I don't know. We'll figure that out either way. I might just say, you know, we can't do redeems. It's fine. We're just going to do streaming outside live. And yeah, just no redeems. I mean, regular redeems that are not contributing to the overlay, I guess. Also, Danny, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Danny Fandoms has also contributed actually 4,000 to the 12-hour stream challenge. The 12-hour stream challenge actually has it's a very daunting challenge, so I have it where it's gonna take a lot of wisps to make that a reality. But since we've already gotten the outside, we're gonna figure out how to do that one. But anyways, it is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to you. We like a challenge, says Danny. Yes. So if you don't know what Earth Day is, what? But if you don't, it's okay. It's a day to celebrate the Earth that we live on, this wonderful planet that we have been gifted, and we should take good care of it every day. But Earth Day is just a day to bring that to everyone's attention. So in the spirit of Earth Day, we are also going to be doing some riding sprints themed of Earth Day. So I will read those out to you in a second. I do know that you guys might have an ad shortly. If you do, please !ads to let us know that you're in an ad. The gauntlet has been thrown down, says Danny. Yes. Well, once the 12-hour challenge is complete, I'm going to have to schedule it. But yes, if you are in an ad, !ads to let me know that you're gone, and then you can !back to let me know that you are back. I have a lot of stuff that I need to be working on. I can hardly believe that there are only 8 days left in the month. So yeah, I don't know. It looks like you guys are in an ad right now. So if you are in an ad, sorry. If you are not in an ad, hello, hello, hello. This is the time for me to just talk to you guys about random boring stuff, I guess. So, for one, I'm late dropping the podcast. Yes, I am. But I'm going to try to get the episode today out, maybe. That's a try. Also, yes, ads. There we go. All right. So, those of you who are not in the ads, I will let you know that I have been advertising my House of Spies. I've stepped out and advertised it a bit more than I had been. I will let you know the tentative date. The tentative date is next year, May 24th, I think. I'm going to have to check to make sure, but I think it's May 24th. Yes, tentative date, May 24th. Ads finished. Whoa, that was a quick ad. Welcome back. And if you don't know what I was talking about top secret stuff, actually. Well, I can say it again. The House of Spies, if you don't know about it, then you don't know about it, but the House of Spies event that I've been planning is tentatively scheduled now for next May 24th. That's a Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. But if you guys are back from the ads, great. We are going to get into the writing game. And we're going to have a poll to see which one of these things we are going to do in the writing game. So, firstly, happy Earth Day. Haven says it was 3 ads, but I missed notifying you of the first one because I was distracted. It's okay. All right, happy campers. Today is the day we celebrate our planet, spread awareness, and encourage people to take care of the world we live in. Here at camp, there are several Earth Day activities you can participate in concerning your project. Uncover one or more of them below for prompts, inspiration, and more. So, would you guys like to clean up litter, plant seeds, reconnect with the earth, take nature photos, create a recycled masterpiece, or help creatures in need? And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. So I'm going to do poll. I believe we can only do 5 options. So I'm going to do the first 5. Clean up. We're going to plant seeds. Reconnect. Take photos. Or recycle. And then we won't add help creatures in need to this one. Now this poll is going to last 3 minutes, and go ahead and feel free to vote in it. And if you cannot access the vote, it's okay. Please let me know your choice in the chat. The choices, once again, are clean up, plant seeds, reconnect, take photos, or recycle. And if you'd like to join the Discord server where these challenges are posted, feel free to do that as well. Handsome co-host has put the link in the chat. What is happening to this? I guess the thing came off. Well, never mind. It's fine. Oh no, it didn't come off. There it is. Okay. You guys are probably like, what are you even talking about? So basically, you know, on the shirts where they have it where you can roll up your sleeves and then there's a little flap that you can button to it to keep your sleeve rolled up. And if you don't know what if you can't imagine what I'm saying, it's this. You see how the sleeve is like this, but you can pull it back and then you can have this little this here that you button to the shirt itself to stop the sleeve from coming down. So that's what I've been trying to do while talking to you. If you're wondering, why is she looking like that? What is she doing? I'm trying to button this thing. The funny thing is, I was able to button the one with my left hand, but for some reason I'm not able to button the one with my right hand, and I'm right-handed. People think it's weird that I wear my watch on my right arm, because most people who are left-handed, I finally did it, yay. Most people who are left-handed put their watch on their right arm because their left hand is able to put the watch on. Now, I usually have my watch on my right arm, but I'm right-handed. So they're like, how is your left hand able to put the watch on? Why don't you wear your watch on the left hand because your right hand puts the watch on? The thing is, I guess I'm ambidextrous enough to be able to put the watch on with my left hand. And then for some reason, since I'm right-handed, I just gravitate towards putting my watch on my right arm. So, because when I look at the time, I look at my right. Ambidextrous, says Havenstide. I don't know if you're wondering what the word means, or if you're saying you're ambidextrous. Either way, I'll let you know that ambidextrous means that you can use both of your hands at an equivalent skill level. Because most people are left-handed or right-handed, and some people are ambidextrous, which means they can write with their right hand and write with their left hand, which I cannot do. They can eat with their right hand and eat with their left hand equally. Yes. Wilgeman 777. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I was looking back at your VOD just this morning, and thank you so much for streaming. That was pretty cool. I'm so sorry I was not able to make it when it was live, but I did make sure to follow your channel, and I did watch the VOD. It was really interesting. You were talking about coding games, and you were doing some pixel art and everything. That was very cool. I did see in the chat some people were asking you, something about indie games, but I think you missed that chat. But I will go back and see who that was, because I was curious as well. Also, by the way, Take Photos has won the poll, so we're gonna do that one. Haven says, yeah, I find I am right hand dominant in most things, but there are odd circumstances where I am ambidextrous. And yeah, I know what it means. I was asking if you were. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm the same as you. I am right hand dominant in most activities, but sometimes, like just now, when I buttoned the one on the left, it was easier for me for some reason, and when I was trying to do the one on the right, it was not as easy, even though I'm right-handed. I was trying to button the one on the left arm with my right hand. It was harder than me trying to button the one on my right arm with my left hand, if that makes sense. Blessing Boat was a blast. Yes, it was. That was so great. And if you guys don't know what Blessing Boat is, I'm going to shout out Blessing Boat. Yay, there we go. Also, shout out Wilgeman. Streamers. I love when people in the community try to support each other and stuff like that. Wilgeman says, I always put my watch on the left as well. Yeah, me too. No, I put mine on my right. See, that's weird. Are you right-handed, Wilgeman? Thanks for the call out for the pixel art. Yes. That was very fun to see. Haven says, I tap more with my left hand than my right, but I move. Hold on. I'm getting a call. Hello? King Swaggas, hi, how are you? Yes. I'm actually streaming now. Yes, I am. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, hi. Hey, all right, have a blessed one. All right, bye. Alrighty. Wildman says, I am right-handed. Yes, so the funny thing about me is I am right-handed, but I also put my watch on my right hand. And people are like, huh? Are you left-handed? When they see me, they think I'm left-handed because they see I have my watch on my right hand. So they assume that I use my left hand to put it on there. Therefore, I must be left-handed. But actually, it's just that I am weird. And though I'm right-handed for most things, I still put my watch on with my left hand. Yeah, that was a good laugh. Hello to Josiahsaurus. Welcome. And I see all those stars. Josiahsaurus has flipped into the chat with parkour ninja style. Yeah, so we're going to get started with some sprints as well. So let me get the clock on the screen. Oh, wait. We didn't even figure out how long we're going to sprint for. All right, let's do the sprint meter. Sprintometer, which is the, uh-oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Thank you for your patience. All right, there we go. Is that butterflies? Yay, butterflies! Wilchman says, those sleeve buttons remind me of my old Boy Scout uniforms. Yes. that I tried to have like I'm a nature scout kind of outfit on for Earth Day, even though I've already been in the forest for the whole month because it's been camp. But we're going to spin, see how long we're going to sprint for. Minutes. Alrighty. That's a good sprint. And like I said, if you don't know what a sprint is or you do not want to sprint, that's fine. We're still going to be chatting while we're sprinting. So, wait, did I say 22 minutes? Did I literally just forget what it said? Yes, it said 22 minutes. Hilarious. Okay. So, a riding sprint is usually for if you're working on a writing project, but it doesn't have to just be writing. If you're like trying to draw, or if you're even trying to do chores or something like that, you can just have this little sprint timer up. So you do whatever you're supposed to be doing, and once the timer is up, time's up, we see what you accomplished. So that is what a sprint is. But if you do not want to sprint, that's fine. We are still just chatting. So a lot of times I end up chatting and I'm not even sprinting. It's fine. But the clock is up for those who do want to sprint. Oops, sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and shout out the Discord again if you would like to join. If you are sprinting, you can join and you can report your words. But if you're not, it's fine. Also, Dreaming Truth is here. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and thank you for being a first-time chatter. I did see you, and I have followed you back. I believe I saw you in the blessing boat. Alright, so we're about to start the sprint. I think that I want to go to the sunny lookout for this one. Let's go. Sprint, and we are going to sprint for 22 minutes. Alrighty, and once it starts in the server, we will press play on the clock and we will go sprinting. And I will reveal to you what the prompt says. Sorry, I forgot about that part. The prompt was take pictures. So this is what happens when we take nature photos. I am going to post it in the chat as well. Alright, so you pack up your equipment and head out in search of glorious sights. You snap photos of plants, you shoot the sky, you capture animals. You become quite trigger happy until you run out of film or battery, whatever your camera runs on. Time to head back. Hopefully you managed to snag some gems. So the words are equipment, trigger happy, battery, and gems if you do want to use those prompt words. If you don't, no worries. You can take that situation, what does the occurrence or the highlighted words bring to mind? Consider it for your project. Also, one of the suggestions is to take a mental snapshot of everything you've done this month and celebrate your wins. So the clock has started in the server.
Associate.
Thank you so much for following. Did you know? Yes, so the sprint has started. We have 22 minutes on the clock, but feel free to, even if you're not sprinting, just keep chatting. It's fine to chat too. All right. So I'm going to get started on some working a bit, but like I said, I'm still here to chat. And feel free to chat with me. And we're going to have some keyboard ASMR where you can see me typing and hear the little clicky clicky sounds as I type. If you want the keyboard color to change, that's also a redeem. So do not shy away from redeems. Just because I am sprinting doesn't mean you can you say, oh no, I don't want to bother her. Because you can. In fact, Joe has already done so. Joe has redeemed a spin on the random wheel, a spin on the seasonal wheel, and a snackaroo. So we are going to do those spins and a snackaroo. Oh no, it was just a seasonal wheel. It wasn't a random wheel. That's all right. Let's do it now. Random wheels, seasonal wheel. Here we go. Season's greetings. Oh no, did I not save? Okay, so the last time we did this, I said this is not the right colors. So what I had done was I went and customized the settings of the wheel and it just didn't save, which is weird. But yes, this image is still here. Great. We're gonna save it this time. Tool colors, I think we did this. Yes, and we're gonna save it. Okay. There we go.
Hey, yoo-hoo! Look at me!
Hello, Josiah Stars. Thank you for redeeming Hey. To let me know that you have now redeemed both. Great. What else? Background color. Yes, because that is not the right color. The pink was not good. Okay, that was for like the Easter or whatever, spring kind of thing. This is more of campy green. Let's spin the I cannot say it. Seasonal wheel and see what happens. AI generate seasonal art. The Oster Bunny. What? Okay, so Joe, since this is your redeem, what would you like to generate with the AI seasonal art? Now, here I know that AI is a little controversial, but in this channel we like to just for fun see what hilarious things the AI comes up with little short prompts from us. So the Oster Bunny is what you want to, the Oyster Bunny, is that what you want to generate with AI art? Seasonal? Well, technically bunnies are still in the season, you know. If that's what you want to try to generate, we can. But if that is just something funny you were saying, then no worries. I'm going to save this now so it doesn't revert back. Oh no, you want to generate the Oyster Bunny. Okay, so let's see what AI says an Oyster Bunny is. I am not having high hopes for this, but thank you to Joe for redeeming it anyway. While we are waiting for that, we are also going to spin the random wheel. Do. You have made someone laugh, so I will, for free, for you, make someone laugh. Thank you to Joe for spinning the... Well, Joe already did it. Now you spent your own money and did it. Now, Well, I'm gonna have to wait a moment because there's a cooldown, thanks to you, to make him laugh again. But he will laugh again for free because that's what you got on the wheel. So thanks to Joe for that. Next, let me make sure I have everything in the queue. You also, redeemed a snackaroo. Snackaroo. Alright, so we're gonna do a snackaroo. 3, 2, 1, the cooldown is done. I am going to make someone laugh again. Alrighty. 16:17 on the clock for all you sprinters out there who are still sprinting. For the snackaroo, we have pretzel crisps bites, honey mustard flavor. Thank you to Joe for redeeming snackaroo. So, I like pretzel crisp bites. They're really cute and little. And they smell good. I like mustard flavored stuff. You see it? Let's take a bite. Too crunchy. Well, I don't think it's too crunchy, but it's crunchy, crunchy, crunchy in the microphone, unfortunately. Sorry for the ASMR if you didn't like it.
Obligatory associate.
Oh, Tragic Vibes. Thank you for following the channel. Wilgeman says, mustard flavored is good. Yes, I love mustard flavored. Alright. Alright. Just didn't want bad microphone sounds. Captain Inkpen is here. Hello, 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 Captain. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. We have 14 minutes and 48 seconds left on the sprinting clock. Glad of you to join us today. All right. All right, let's see if I can go ahead and work a bit.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you for the follows. Ko-fi-bot is also in the chat to let you know that you can donate to my Ko-fi page by clicking the link in the chat, and fun things can happen on stream if you do. You can also be able to spin the donation wheel. Big Black Guy Reviews has celebrated. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And Big Black Guy has redeemed a scripture card. Alright, so we have these scripture cards. Promises to bless your soul. Alright, so I'm gonna get a random card here. Random card. 11 minutes and 51 seconds are left on the sprinting clock. Alright, let's see. Alright. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. That is Proverbs 16:3. Thank you so much to Big Black Guy for redeeming a scripture card. Dreaming Truth says, where to go? Oh, thank you for the follow. Yes, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for cheering bits. Big Black Guy, thank you.
Woohoo! What fun! Again!
I knew he was gonna say that, so that's why I was trying to be quiet. But I appreciate you, Big Black Guy, for cheering bits. Much love. Hello, hello, hello.
Obligatory associate.
Big Black Guy says, I hope you had a great night's sleep and your morning is off to a blessed start. Well, I do pray you had a blessed night's sleep as well, and that your morning is off to a great start. I did get a little rest, I guess. But I appreciate the wishes. Much love. 7 minutes left on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. Wolfman says, I am new to this stream. What are sprints? Yes, I did explain earlier, but it's okay if you didn't hear me. Basically, a riding sprint is when we have a clock up. Like you can see this up here. It says 5:27 left on the clock. So if you are sprinting or riding or doing any kind of task, you can keep track of it and keep track of the progress that you're making before the clock goes down. So say you're a coder, right? Or you're doing art, like making pixel art or working on your video game. You can set a clock for how long you want to be working on it and see how much you can get done in that time period. And then after the sprinting clock is up, time is over, we can let everybody know how many words we typed or how many lines we were able to code or what kind of progress we made on our game. So that is what a sprint is. But if you're not working, it's fine. Like I said, not everybody is sprinting, but if you still want to chat in the chat, feel free to do that too. I'm still chatting with the chat, but I am also writing in the side. Yes, it's like Pomodoro 25-minute blocks. Kind of like that, but only we do random time sprints. So we spin the wheel to see how long we will be sprinting for, and then we just sprint and see what happens. Big Black Guy says, well, then I just pray that you get to have abundant, fruitful sleep tonight. Then you let me know if I need to pray harder next time. Thank you, Big Black Guy. I just need to do better with getting rest. A lot of times I don't end up getting enough rest, but I should do better. So yeah, thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it. Yes, no problem, Wilchman. I appreciate you asking. 3:38 actually left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. But like I said, if you don't want to sprint and you just want to keep chatting, feel free to do that too. Okay, also, Joe, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, Josisaurus. Oh no, I closed the wrong tab. Hopefully it's saved first. All right, here we go. Okay. Wild says, do you share what you're writing in these sprints? Sometimes. So sometimes I write sprints while, like I show what I'm writing on the screen. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I just write behind the curtain, as I like to say. Like this, where you don't see what I'm working on. But you can do it either way, however you want to do it. So, yeah, sometimes the whole community, we say, okay, what are you guys working on? And then in the chat, you can say, oh, I'm working on this fantasy book, or oh, I'm cleaning up my room, or I'm feeding the cats. And then we go ahead and do the sprint. And then once we're done, we say, okay, what were you guys able to do? And somebody said, okay, I cleaned up half my room. Great. And somebody says, I did 150 words in the fantasy book. Nice. Somebody says, I did finish feeding the cats. That's great. So it can be like that. It's very chill. It's not really any set way to do it, but it's just a community, and just we're here to support you, cheer you on while you're doing stuff that you need to do, or that you want to do. But yeah, sometimes I do show it on the screen. I might show it on the screen if you guys would like to see that. Right now I am working on my Adventure April project, which is basically a game. It's an RPG game, ttrpg style, like a tabletop role-playing game style game. 11. Oh, I'm not saying the right thing. I'm trying to say that the time is up. I was about to read out that it's 11:56 a.m. for me because I'm in the Eastern time zone. But time is up. Let's see how many words you guys finished. I personally have, let's see, what's that? Okay, 3,860 words. But that's not how much I did in the sprint. That is my total, and I only did 96 new words. So I report those. Welchman says, okay, nice. My sprints are like software sprints, but I usually do my streams in 1 hour blocks, but my streams are very random times. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Yeah, everybody does it differently. But usually I just do the writing sprints because in the writing community, a lot of, especially around this time, people are doing what you call camp. Now, some people did Camp NaNoWriMo, which is something that happens every April, and I believe also in July, the summer camp. So, and then there's other things going on like Adventure April and stuff like that in the writing community. So a lot of writers like to check out writing streams and just chill out and write and alongside other writers in their streams. So that's why I do writing sprints on my streams. But yes, the time is up. How many words did you guys manage to do if you did words? Wiltman says, I love RPGs and tabletop games. Used to be a DM in my college days. A D&D version 2. Nice. Great. And if you guys are interested in playing the game that I'm working on, I actually am looking for players because we are going to play some games during next month, which is considered Play May. So Adventure April is when you make your adventure, and Play May is when you play your adventure. So I am trying to gather a group of people who would like to play in the party. This, now I will say, is not a fantasy D&D style game, but it is a modern spy style game where you are in a spy base and you are a spy and you have different directives. So yeah, it is in conjunction with my current project, which is Secret Agent Someone. So yeah, I'm currently working on it. Captain Inkpen says, Awardy is a writer. Yes, and Captain is also a writer. Great job on the progress you've been doing. I see you've been, Captain Inkpen has been handwriting chapters by hand. I'm like, whoa, that is amazing. I And I mean, I used to do it, but ever since I've been on the computers, like, you know what? I don't think I can go back there. But I write with my hand sometimes, but not like whole novels, no. Captain says, I'm sold, coming in. Oh, great. If you would like to join, feel free. You're in the Discord, so let me know. Cars, my love, yes. I will say that I don't think that there is a car in this particular game, but last year, my Adventure April was all about cars. It was called Puzzles on the Road, and it was where you are a group of interns, and you are driving in a car. You get to choose what your car is, what your car's name is, what your car's personality is, and you guys have a directive that you are going to, let's see, Vagrant Punks says, God bless you all. Please stay safe. God bless you as well. Please stay safe. I appreciate you. Yes, cars need love too. They do, but this is the thing. This one is inside of a building. The last time I did this Adventure April, I will link it. It's really cool, and I can still play it. We can still play that one too. Puzzles on the Road, a one-shot RPG. There we go. If you would like to check it out, it's called Puzzles on the Road. It's a one-shot ttrpg game. I'm going to show it on the screen as well. So basically, you are a training introductory intern who has been studying up on past missions of elite agents to learn what to do and what not to do when facing dire situations. As a fun exercise, your mentor has decided to send you off with a few others on a road trip, just like the one someone else would in Constance Harbor took a while ago. While theirs ultimately had higher stakes and actual danger, yours is only a test. Still, it is one you would not like to fail, as doing so could cause you to flunk your entire class and have to re-enroll next year. You can't let that happen, or you'll never be taken seriously. So you pack your favorite snacks, gather your mental gusto, and load up into the car. So basically, you can actually watch me playing the game with two different groups. Colonel, who is usually in the chat here. Most of you guys know Colonel 101. 101 Colonel. He's Colonel 101 some places, 101 Colonel in other places. But he played along. Unfortunately, his camera is the one that was not really good. His camera was so fuzzy that nobody could see him. But that was him. You can hear him. So when we played with him, we also played with Wild Zoo Guy, who is my brother. I don't know if he's in this chat right now because he had something to do. Of course, it's Earth Day. Wild Zoo Guy is busy doing Earth stuff. Yeah, so there are some other people who played along with us, and yes, Colonel was mystery. Yes, so basically you can roll your intern, you can be an intern, you will decide what you are. You can be like an HTPMD, which is one of these highly trained Pyrenean mountain dogs. You could be an android, or you can be an enhanced human, or you can be a kid, because usually interns are kids or teenagers. And you're driving the car, and then you have different things that you can do. Action counters, what happens when you get a puzzle wrong. So there's some puzzles you can solve, and when you lose the puzzles, then things happen. So the whole book is here that you can read. If you want to run this mission, if you're a GM, you can run it. If you want to play it, you can play it. You can also ask me if you would like to play it. I wouldn't mind running this one again. It was quite fun. I just do have to tweak a few things. But yeah, it was quite fun. It was fun. What about machines? Can you be a machine? Well, you could be a car if you want to have your player being the car, because a car is a very integral part of this game, because it's all about the road trip. You are literally on the road. So if you say, I want to be the car that you guys are in, okay, sure, you can. But yeah, the DM usually, or the GM, would be the car, because sometimes the car can be used to give you hints to the puzzles. That's how it usually is. So if you want to run this for somebody, of course you can control the car. But if you want to be a player and be a car, I wouldn't be opposed to being the GM and still letting you be the car. That would be fun. So yeah, the cars have different personalities, and some of the cars, let me just show you, let's see. Let me find the part of it is the cars. So there's a lot of, yep, so these are the directives you can have. So there are different roll tables if you want to roll a d12, I believe. You can figure out that you might be trying to beat a fellow class, taking photos, or it can switch around because it's a roll table. So you might be following another agent, transporting bombs. So it's a lot of things you can do. Like if you don't know what you want the mission to be, the GM can roll these things. Another thing is the chaos meter. If you do get puzzles wrong, you can end up with a flat tire, be out of gas. One of the funny things is one of the interns can desperately need to use the restroom, which can cause you guys to have to pull over to the side of the road and find a gas station or something. So there's so many things like that, even like railroad crossing, like, uh-oh, there's a train and now we can't get past. Then the super chaos meter is even worse. Wildman says, I am Lightning McQueen. I am Speed, yes. Captain wants to be the car, yes. I would be chaotic neutral car. Interesting. So look, you can the super chaos meter is horrible. Different things can happen. Like the car can be stolen. Like if you guys all went into the gas station, you can come out and see where's car, and it's gone. It could be an enemy spy takes another person captive or something like that. One of the interns go rogue, so one of the people in the party will suddenly turn against you, stuff like that. It's fun things that can happen. Now the NPCs, which I'm considering NPCs because these are cars. NPC stands for non-playable characters, if you don't know. So basically, these are just some random things that help you if you are a GM and you don't know how to make the car act. These are some tables of car names and how they can act. So like we have Oscar, gruff, snarky, and annoyed, and he's a utility van. 101 Colonel himself is here. Hello, hello, hello. We were just talking about you. Colonel says, only checked Twitch there and found you're onward, girl. And I stole the car. Oh no! Colonel stole the car. Captain said earlier that you are mysterious because we were looking up here, Colonel. And as we remember, your camera was very fuzzy at this point and nobody could see you. So Captain said it was because you were being a covert spy and you didn't want anybody to see you. And if you stole the car, I guess that's true. Woohoo, 3 streams in a row. Nice. 3 stream streak. Thank you so much, Colonel. Can I play a song? What kind of song would you like me to play? Just JD is here. Hello, hello. Hey, hey. How are you, Just JD? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Yes, Colonel's a mystery man. Replace that webcam, got a better one. Yes, I personally have seen Colonel's new cam. It's really good this time. Yes, because we played the D&D game. So yeah, he has a better camera now. So if he has agreed to play it this time. So we should be able to see him this time. Just JD says, hello friend, how have you been? I'm doing good today. I'm glad you're doing good. Things have been a little hectic, but I'm continuing to keep praying and keep going. I do not know what that song is. I really don't know that song. Sorry. Colonel could be tricking us with the new camera. Colonel says, might dress up in something silly or scary. Oh no. Well, so this one we were talking about is the interns on the road. It could be Oscar, the utility van who is gruff, snarky, and annoyed. It could be Beep Beep, the perky, retro, corny beetle bug. There's so many things that you can you can do. Like, if you don't know, if you are a GM and you have no idea what kind of things to do, these are just ideas. We also have different people that can be in encounters. They can be hostiles, they can be enemies, they can be assets, they can be clerks. So if you are, can you be a transformer? Yeah, so Captain Inkpin also asks about cars. So if you don't know about cars, CARS, C.A.R.S. is in my project standing for Computerized Alert Relay System, because in my Secret Agent Spy World, there are vehicles that used to be, I mean, they were programmed with communication relay, but over time they were more advanced. Now they have been like programmed with full personalities. So they are still called cars, but they're different kinds. Like there's a motor scooters that are still called cars. As long as they have the AI personality in them and they learn the agents that they are assigned to, and they know, you know, how they act, and they try to help them out, and they communicate with the base, and they find out different things. So yeah, that's what cars are. Captain loves cars. Boat AI, yes. There can be car boats. Yes. Tanks with AIs. Yes, Colonel and Captain keep on talking about tanks with AIs. I said, yes, it could be, but the thing is, a regular agent won't be every day driving down the street with a tank. Yes, it's like Kit from Knight Rider. Exactly. That's basically what they are. Now, if it's a transformer, also Captain Inkpin has asked about that. Are there any transforming cars? I'm like, well, not that I know of, but Will-O-Wisp, which is the agency that someone works at, Will-O-Wisp does have mech suits, like robotic mech suits. Now, the mech suits, I don't think they necessarily have their own personality, but some of them might. That might be an experimental testing that they're doing, but most of the mech suits are just controlled by the agents who are in them. And usually mech suits are not brought out unless it's necessary. You won't see a lot of mech suits just running down the street. Maybe a transformer stuck in a vehicle mode. Ha! That would be funny. That would be a great character, though. Yeah. You know, you guys are making me think that maybe next Adventure April, I can try to make it all about cars, where each player character is a car. And they're different cars, and they're doing different stuff. Because you guys are making me think about all kinds of fun personalities for the cars. Now, the sad thing that Captain doesn't like about cars is the fact that when cars, since cars are each individual, even though they're AI personalities and they can be uploaded into a system, they are each individuals and they cannot be duplicated. So if something bad does happen to a car, or it is compromised by an opposing operative, and the car has to be destroyed, unfortunately, that personality of that car is gone. And there's no, tears, says Captain Inkpin. Yes, Captain doesn't like that part. That's why he loves cars so much, because he's sad that they are individuals just like humans. And if they're gone, they're gone. So, it's because of a safety. Will-O-Wisp doesn't want the enemy to have contact with. Yeah, exactly. Wildman says, no backups to the cloud? No, unfortunately. So even if there is a card that is based on that same personality, it will be different now. It will be different because it didn't have those experiences. It didn't have those, it didn't learn that agent. And it's too risky. It's too risky to back up that whole personality that knows the agent to the cloud, because then the enemy
Buckle up and get ready for a bit of fun.
Joe, you're here. I asked earlier, were you still here? And now I see you are here. So remember, you had redeemed what was it? Oyster Bunny. The Oyster Bunny. The Oyster Bunny. This is the Oyster Bunny according to the AI. Now, once again, I said, look at this. It looks like one big picture, but for some reason they did like the same picture 4 times in different ways. So it looks like an oyster bunny, all right. It's very weird. These are actually 4 pictures, but they are very similar to each other. They are very strange. They look like an old children's book illustration, but something's weird about it. So thank you so much to Joe Siosaurus for redeeming Oyster Bunny. Very weird. By the way, also, let's see. Will-O-Wisp is heartless. More tears, tears. Sorry, Captain. Tears in the chat. Wilchman says, okay, yes, that would be sad to lose that AI. Yes, it would. So the thing is, since these cars know the agents, like they're kind of like the agent's partner now. They have, those were their eggs. Yeah, I guess so. The oyster bunny and eggs that look like oysters. Makes sense. Thank you again to Joe for redeeming that. Anyways, yeah, so since they know their agent and they know everything and they know about the missions and they know Will-O-Wisp's secrets, they don't want to risk those getting into the hands of the wrong person. Therefore, they don't want any kind of backup to be recoverable. And if those cars do become compromised, they are set to wipe their whole memory and self-destruct. Because they don't want the enemy to get a hold to that intel, which is sad because that car is actually kind of a friend. It becomes a friend to the agent most times because they do, even sometimes when an agent is bored, they could just be sitting back chatting with the car. And the car knows the agent and learns like, okay, this is the agent's favorite food. This is this is that. It's like Kit, just like you said. Reminds me of Kid Show Rescue Bots. One transformer became a friend to one human. Exactly. Yeah, Rescue Bots. I've heard of that as well. Yeah, and like the Transformers, they become friends. They, even though they're, you know, robots or they're cars and whatever, they kind of have a personality, and then they kind of get to know you. So it is kind of sad to lose that connection. Unfortunately, that is Will-O-Wisp protocol to make it where, yes, Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots wage the battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers. Yeah, exactly. I gave you guys a new free wordy sing something. A free and embarrassing wordy sing something. Will-O-Wisps are monsters. Yeah, it's okay, Captain. Thankfully, that doesn't happen to all the cars. There are a lot of cars that are still there, and lots of Hello. Yes, I am in the forest because we are camping. We are camping out for creative camping time. A lot of writers are doing stuff. A lot of artists are doing stuff around this time. But also, today is Earth Day. So happy Earth Day. And we are out in the forest with nature sounds because it's Earth Day. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so that was last year. Puzzles on the Road was my ttrpg. It was not like a fantasy D&D. Nobody was like a knight with a sword, some kind of wizard or fairy. No, instead it was just modern people in a car. Even though, like, see, my world is mild sci-fi, so the fact that it's in a car and they have like certain spy devices, that makes it mild sci-fi. Power Rangers, dinosaurs, Transformers, ninjas, and cars. Exactly. How come no cars in the museum? Yeah, they don't really have cars in the museum. No. Now, I will tell you that Will-O-Wisp does honor the cars. They have a database of like past cars and the accomplishments of those cars. They have probably monuments. There is supposedly a monument on the Styrax Island that honors past spies, and I would say that they probably do also have cars that they honor those past cars. with inscriptions, and like they probably have like a chisel of the outline of the car and how it looked and what its name was and what it helped, whose partner it was, and all the good things it did. Is Will-O-Wisp evil? I don't know. Captain says, no agent restores the cars and places them in the Will-O-Wisp museum. No, there's no Will-O-Wisp museum. They don't want morally gray, maybe. If you guys are in ads, please exclamation point ads to let me know so I can pause the conversation. But yeah, Will-O-Wisp doesn't have museums that are open to the public. They don't, because they don't want the public to know about their spy stuff. The only kind of stuff they have is like things for agents to reference. They don't want the public to know all of what they do. Right, so we are going to spin again to see how we're gonna sprint again, and we can still keep up the conversation about cars. We're gonna see if we can sprint again. "21 minutes on the sprint clock." All right, ads. All right, while we're doing the ads, let's get the clock set up. If you are not in ads, cool. That means that either you are subscribed, much love, or Twitch is weird. Either way, you get to at least see that I am setting up for 21 minutes on the sprinting clock. And we're gonna get ready. I just finished with an ad. Oh no. Hello, Just JD. Thank you so much for letting me know, because I was like saying, if you guys are in an ad, please exclamation point ad so I can know you're in the ad. But yeah, I know Twitch doesn't tell me properly. Like sometimes Twitch will say, an ad is about to play, and then I say, guys, an ad is about to play, and then it's like, no ad play, and then right then an ad plays. And it's like, what? And then some people get an ad over here, and then the other people are like, I don't see an ad. And then those people come back, and then the other people are like, uh-oh, now I'm in an ad. I'm like, I don't know. So that's why I just have the ad command, so you can let me know when you're in an ad so I can pause, especially if I'm talking to you. It's like, I don't want to just be talking like this, and then you come back and say, sorry, I was in an ad. Can you say all that again? I'm like, oops. So, yeah, that's why I have the ad command. And then those watching on a PC get an ad, and mobile watchers don't get any ad. Yes, that's what I've seen before. Because I remember at one time I was watching a stream on 2 devices, because I was like watching a stream on the computer at my work, because I was working. I was at an office working at a computer, but I wasn't chatting on the computer because technically, you know, I wasn't logged into my Twitch on the work computer. So I was just viewing the stream on the computer, and then I was typing in the chat on my phone. So I was like, okay, that's weird, because one of them got an ad and the other one didn't, and then one of them got an ad and the other one did, and I was like, that's weird. I was like, maybe it's because I'm not logged in, but it wasn't, because I remember something else happened similar and I was logged in of both. I think it was because like I had my computer up right here, and I was like, uh-oh, I have to go get myself something to eat. So I turned it on my phone so I can listen to it still while I went down to the kitchen to get myself something to eat, and then like something weird happened with one and the ad didn't show up or something. I was like, I don't know. Twitch is weird. Twitch glitches, okay? So that's why I'm like, just tell me when you guys are in an ad, please. Because I'm not gonna know. There's no way to know.
Obligatory associate.
If you guys would like to join the Discord and Discord. If you guys would like to join the Discord and join the sprint, feel free to stop on by with the link that Handsome Co-host has just dropped into the chat. We're about to start the sprint for 21 minutes, but we are still going to keep our talks about RPGs. We're going to keep talking about RPGs. So last time it was a whole RPG about driving a car. Okay, this time is different, and that's why I said, yeah, some of you guys love cars. Everybody loves cars, and I understand. Cars are cool. I'm understanding that you love them. Wait, let me stop the sprint. I'm gonna cancel the. Okay, I canceled the sprint, sorry, because I totally forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be putting a poll up because we have more choices to make. So we already took nature photos for the Earth Day challenge. So this poll is going to give us prompts of what to do in the sprint. Clean up, plant seeds, reconnect. We already took photos, so we're going to skip that one. And then we're going to recycle. Or help. Help. All right. So the poll is going to run for 3 minutes. And feel free to vote. It is in the chat. If you're on a computer, it should be right there. If you're on a mobile, it should be right here. But I've heard that some people can't see it on mobile. So if you are on mobile and you cannot see the poll for whatever reason, please let me know what you would choose in the chat. You can choose clean up, you can choose plant seeds, you can choose reconnect, you can choose recycle, or you can choose help. And once you choose one of those options, whichever one will win, we will uncover it and see the prompt from that option. So yeah, that's just for, if you choose clean up, you're not going to actually have to go outside and clean up, or you're not going to have to clean up your room or wash your dishes unless you want to. This is just a fun themed, Earth Day themed prompt that will help you with whatever project you're working on. Writers around this time have been using them for like writing prompts, part of their story, or going back to look at your project. Like this last one, taking nature photos, basically prompted you for one, it gives you 4 prompt words. The 4 prompt words there were equipment, trigger happy, battery, and gyms. But it also gave you the suggestion to take a mental snapshot of everything you've done this month and celebrate your wins. Also, since it's kind of narrated in a theatrical way, the whole thing that you supposedly do when you're taking nature photos might inspire you to write a certain area of your story. So that's what these little prompts are. This is what I've been doing in my spring camp, and we run these camps in my Discord server. Also, we're gonna do summer camp too. Summer camp is closer than we think. It's like literally almost May, and I'm like, is the year literally almost half over? Time is flying so fast. But yeah, we have about 1 minute left on the vote. So we're gonna go ahead and start the sprint again after we choose, because I'm gonna read the prompt first and then we can do it. I totally had forgot to do that. But anyways, we were talking about ttrpgs, so I do these. They're my own homebrew. People love the ones with the cars. Cars are cool. I understand. I'm glad that people like cars. But this particular one that I'm working on, Inkpen is back. Hello, and welcome back. The particular one that I'm working on this time does not have to do with cars because you're in a building. You're inside of Albatrunca, which is an underground maze run by Will-O-Wisp. Captain says, I drank water and nearly choked. Oh no! Be careful. All right, the winner is planting seeds. So we are going to plant seeds and see what happens. Let's uncover this one, and I'm going to copy it and put it in the chat as well so that you guys can see it. The fresh smell of soil. Oh my goodness, I didn't highlight any of these words. I feel like I should have highlighted these words. I did not highlight any words, so I will let you know which words I meant to highlight. Okay. The fresh smell of soil plants a smile on your face as you dig. You take a handful of seeds and imagine the wonderful plants they will eventually bloom into. These seeds may be more of what already exists here, or it may be something completely new that strikes a different chord in this little corner of the world. What does this occurrence or the highlighted keywords bring to mind? Consider it for your project. One suggestion is to use a prompt to start something new in your project. So, there we go. Now we can start the sprint. We are going to start the sprint for 21 minutes. And it will start in a minute. I'm gonna, in the meantime, come over here and edit that to have prompt words highlighted. If I can do that really quickly. Because I meant to highlight, I know exactly which words I meant to highlight there. I believe paint. I know chord was one. Maybe corner. There's 4 prompt words that are highlighted in each of these. Eventually, probably. Okay, there we go. So the 4 highlighted prompt words here are paint, eventually, chord, and corner. Gonna put this back over here, and the sprint begins, everybody. I'm gonna start the clock now. 21 minutes on the sprinting clock for all of those of you who are sprinting. If you're not sprinting, no worries. We're still having lots of fun and chatting. I'm gonna join with same words. All right, so anyways, so this one is set in what you call Albatrunca. Albatrunca is an underground maze that, and I will show you guys a sneak peek of it, if you guys would like. I am totally not done with this yet, but Albatrunca is an underground will-o-wisp maze. You might know how you got here. You might not. Either way, you're in a giant underground maze facility supposedly owned by the will-o-wisp organization. You have to escape. Or do you have to find something in here somewhere? Whatever your directive, you must complete it before ... And I'm not done with that yet. Ah, sorry. Why did I do that? Sounds like a prison, says Captain. Yes. So if you are curious about Albatrunca, Colonel says, I'm too tired to sprint. Does the maze contain spiders and a spider queen? We'll have to see about that, Colonel. Colonel, you're going to be playing, aren't you? Let's see. I'm going to look up this. So if you guys want to read about Albatrunca, you can click this link in the chat, and this is just the general link that the general overview article of the location that it's set in. Colonel says, I'll be playing. Yes. Does it contain dinosaurs, says Captain Inkpin. We'll see. I think Joe would like if it did. Albatrunca. The Albatrunca is an underground base established by will-o-wisps using various formidaceae formations. Though some sections have been explored by common operatives, it is rumored that the expansive tunnel systems extend further than has been officially revealed by the organization. The training facility may be located below ground, but the architecture is still very impressive. Some of the rooms appear to be more natural, somewhat reminiscent of cave formations. Other sections are high-tech with metal floors, lights, and password-protected doors. The facility is most notably used for training introductory interns in strategic operations and officiating final assignments, but it is suspected that the intricate tunnels are interconnected with will-o-wisp storages and even prisons. Captain asks, Captain asks, how about evil ink pens? It might. Colonel says, does it contain wordy girl mini-me's? I will confirm that it does not. Captain says, does it contain ghosts? I don't think so. Alright, Commander says, Commander McCox has to give you the rundown, alright? I knew it. Prisons, says Captain. Alright, so Commander says, if you're ever assigned to Albatronka, you'd better be prepared. Being the introductory intern you are, you're bound to be assigned to a mission in there soon. It may be your final assignment, or it could be before that. No matter when, you are going to go there, so listen up. The place is more extensive than anything you've ever seen before. Whatever level or section you end up in, know that there is probably at least 100 times more than that. Don't ask how Will-O-Wisp even constructed these things. They use Formidicay formation. That's all I know. But yeah, there's so much to discover in those places. But I advise you stay on task and not go snooping where you ought not to be, sticking your nose. You wouldn't want to get lost or get caught. Don't say I didn't warn you. So this is basically some pictures of it, and the Formidicay formations is something that they use, which is inspired by ants, the way that ants build their underground tunnels. That is what Will-O-Wisp has been inspired by to make these tunnels. Inspired by ants, Will-O-Wisp has created several intricate maze systems in confidential underground locations all over the globe, though it is speculated that many are used for storing weaponry, valuables, and even prisoners. The most known and confirmed use of Formidicay formations is for training introductory interns. May contain minotaurs with evil ink pens. Good one, Colonel. So here Commander says, Will-O-Wisp scientists understand the value of natural wonders. This is why they have tirelessly studied several creatures out in the wild, from majestic beasts like wildcats and eagles to minuscule critters like rodents and insects. No matter how strange things get around here, one thing's for sure. This organization believes there is something to learn from everything in nature. Focusing an entire department on natural studies may seem futile to most. I can't blame people for laughing when I think about how most of the world has the idea that scientific and technological progression is evidenced by industrialization and destruction of nature. But this outlook has been proven wrong time and time again. Not even getting into all the irreversible mistakes civilization has made and later regretted. You can take a look at the other side. The side where learning from nature actually worked. If you're looking for a good example, just consider some of Will-O-Wisp's bases. They use intricate tunnel systems for various confidential purposes, just like ants do in their mounds. Did you know that ants build these gargantuan tunnel systems underground? And they do it all in the dark, too. That's impressive. I was drafted to try this pair of nocturnal goggles once. I still couldn't make sense of my environment. Imagine trying to dig with those things on. Near impossible. I might have the prototype laying around here in my office somewhere. I wonder if I could give it another try. If it could help me play golf at night, that would really be something. Basically, Commander starts to go off on tangents, because that's how Commander is. But that's that. Hopefully you found that a little bit interesting to hear about, maybe. 13:47 left on the sprinting clock for all of those who are still sprinting. Sounds like yes, but we can't say yes at the same time. Exactly. Will-O-Wisp is probably using them for prisons. And stuff like that, but they don't tell everything. Will-O-Wisp doesn't like to share too much secretive information. But if you are playing Colonel, that's just a sneak peek of what you will be getting into. You will be in this maze, and we will see what happens. Now, right now, what I'm working on currently, you can be these kinds of characters. You can be an intern, you can be an agent, you can be an experimental enhanced being, you can be an opposing operative, a prisoner, or you can be mixed bag of things. So basically, whatever party you choose, all of you guys can be interns, all of you guys can be agents, or you guys can be mixed bag of, some of them are interns, some of them are even opposing operatives, some of them might be prisoners, and then that will make things even more fun, because the dynamic will be, we are a ragtag team of some weird people who just met in this maze. We each have our own agenda, and we're gonna try to see what we can do. Are we gonna work together? Are we gonna trust each other? Or do we still not trust each other? So there's so many things that can happen with this game, and I'm excited to get it done, because I have a lot of it, but I just haven't materialized it. I'm trying to put it into an article so that it can be easily able to play and to be run. Wolchman says Will-O-Wisp is like S.H.I.E.L.D. from Marvel. Yes, a bit. Yes. Mixed bag. I am a suitcase. Good one, Captain Inkpen. So yeah, it's not that one person is a mixed bag, but it's like the group is consistent of a mixture of people. But that is a fun pun that you did. Yeah, so yeah, we'll figure out. Unfortunately, you can't be a car in here, and you cannot have cars in here because you're underground in a maze and there's no room for cars. Well, I'm not going to say that there won't be a car somewhere in here. Maybe Will-O-Wisp has cars in here. But for the purpose of the game, you can't be a car in here. It would be too much. You have to be an individual agent. But Captain, it's okay. Don't you like androids as well? You know androids, right? There are some androids there. There may just be androids that you can be, and there may be android guards in the maze as well. So we'll see. Yeah, so that is something you can choose to be. And it said Enhanced Experimental Beings. Inside of the Enhanced Experimental Beings tab, which I'm going to show you again, there are, it says, the agency has created or altered these beings to assist or conduct covert operations. These beings include HTPMDs, which are highly trained Pyrenean mountain dogs, androids, and enhanced humans. They can often act on their own accord and may or may not be aware of their experimental enhanced nature. If they are aware, their opinions on the matter may differ from being to being. Enhanced traits can vary from mild to advanced. So you could be just like a regular human who has the ability to jump a little higher than a regular human. Or you could be like a complete $1 million man type enhanced human who has super strength, super speed, super hearing, super everything. So it's different things that can be. Androids like data. Lore. No, I'm Data. C-3PO, R2-D2, Cybermen or Borg, Command Droids, Delix. Very good references. Yeah, so you might be able to be one of those. Cylons, yeah. So if you're playing my game this time, you might not be able to be a car, but you can still be a robotic entity if you so choose. But still, as it's a ttrpg, you will have some limitations. Like if there's a wall, you don't say, well, I just break the wall down. Like the GM has permission to say you're not able to break this wall. Yeah, exactly. So that's the whole thing. But also, being an enhanced or being an android, you will have some abilities that other people don't have. Captain says, no, I blow up the wall. Like, no, you can't. So there will be different limitations depending. Sometimes we will let you break down the wall. Sometimes I will give you some spoilers. Sometimes the answer to a puzzle will just be to break down the wall. But other times the DM will be able to say, no, you can't do that. And they give a reason. Like either if you were an android and this wall is constructed of a material that you don't have the ability to destroy. That can happen. Also, something can happen, like, since you're in an underground maze, you don't get the signal you need. So, like, if you're like, okay, then I just hack into the thing using the internet database or whatever, it's like, well, you can't access the internet in here. So there are limitations. But yes. Fun fact, Skynet was also the name for British military spy satellite system. Yes, I heard about that. Captain says, I'm gonna pull an agent someone. Yeah, so basically someone is known for blowing things up. But if someone was playing this game, he would also have limitations. Or sometimes when it's like a game, it's a game. So if you say, it's a maze, all I do is just break through the ceiling, fly, look down, see where the entrance of the maze is, go, and I'm done. And then it's like, well, okay, great, you did that. Now the game is over. Yay, congratulations. Like, that's not it. That's not the purpose of playing the game. The purpose of playing the game is to play the game. So if you're gonna just break the game, sure, but that's boring. Someone has no limits. He does. He has limits, I'm telling you. Colonel says, I have no limits. In this game, you will, unfortunately. Or it will just be boring. Like, okay, yay, you got out. Congratulations. Limits are afraid of someone. Wildman says, I am Frankie from One Piece. He is a he is a cyborg, yes. Yeah, so you could be all kinds of different things in this. So yeah, my world is mild sci-fi. I do have fantasy worlds, and I actually do have a fantasy game that I did create. Was that for another Adventure April, I think? I had a medieval fantasy adventure called Ailing a Chakis, and it was about helping an old man who was supposedly sick, and you needed to go collect these objects from different places in the world and bring them back to him to create a cure for his ailment. Yeah, that was one of them. I believe that was an Adventure April that I did. And that was a pretty neat one. And I actually played that on stream with some people. Like with the chat. I was like, okay, now what do you guys want to do? Limits tell their children about the monster someone. What on earth, Captain? Cyborg from Team Titans. Yeah, that's one. The Adaptus Mechanis. One more machine than human. Interesting. Mechanius. Adaptus Mechanius? I don't know. Probably pronouncing these things wrong. I know about some of them. I don't know about all of them. 4:21 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Darth Vader. I don't feel like Darth Vader is a cyborg exactly, but he does have enhanced power. He's a humanoid with enhanced powers. So yes, you can be a humanoid with enhanced powers as well. You can be a lot of things in this adventure. The priesthood of Mars worshipping what? The Omnissiah. Interesting. I have not heard of that either. But yes, anyways, yeah, like I said, I have so many genres, so many, yeah, Batman, that's one. But the thing about Batman is he doesn't really necessarily have his own powers, but he's just a human that has cool gadgets and training. So, yep, you can be a regular agent who is a human who has cool gadgets and training. Totally. It looks like you guys are probably about to be in an ad, if you're not already. There are 3 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Wiltman says Iron Man. Yes, that's another one. He doesn't really have powers, but he's a human with advanced technology and training. Colonel says an intelligent billionaire. Yes, exactly. Basically. If you're intelligent and you have enough money, you can create some epic things for yourself. Thor's hammer. Now that is fantasy. Because there's not really any science to that. That is a magical, fantastical occurrence. And that would be more in the fantasy realm. But when it comes to technology and that kind of superpower, or just an advanced human who has training and tech, that's what you can be in here. Now, like I said, I have in the GM notes, if somebody wants to be a magical person, I mean, that's a weird choice for a mild sci-fi world, but you can do it if you want. Yes, Mjolnir, of which I have a carving of it tattooed on my upper arm, says Colonel. Interesting, Colonel. Now that your camera works, maybe you can show your upper arm. Show Mjolnir on your arm. So yes. If you want to be a fantastical character, if you want to be a fantastical character in this experience, it might break things. So the DM has to be very careful about what they allow the players to do and stuff. If you say, okay, I'm Thor on here, it's like, okay, you can kind of be Thor, but now what are you going to say? I use my Thor hammer to break through the walls. Like, okay. And then, like, if you get into a battle with some guys, and then I say, one of the guys snatches your hammer and hits you, then you're like, no, wait, I'm Thor. He's not worthy of my hammer. And that's like, okay, this is kind of not the game anymore. You've now created something else. So that's why I do caution, if you try to play a fantasy character in this game, it can break something. So I would steer clear of that as a DM, allowing that thing to happen. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Well, that's true. Like, I was talking about this the other day, that like a lot of people thought stuff was magic, but that was because they couldn't really explain it with science yet. So yeah, if it's technology and it's advanced, and it's so advanced that people are like, how is that happening? Then it's very similar to something magical. Time is up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let us know how many words you managed. I personally didn't do much. I don't think. Did I? No. 3860. Let's see. I guess I did something, probably. Let's see if that was anything. 3860. Nope, 0 new words. I did nothing new. But it's okay. We've been talking about ttrpgs. It was very fun. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys Ailing a Chakis. I feel like that was really cool. There we are. Ailing a Chakis' antidote. Okay, so this was my medieval fantasy Adventure April one-shot. So basically, this guy is named a Chakis, and basically it says, a kindly old man needs your help. A Chakis' ailment is indeed a fatal one, that is, unless a potion is acquired. A potion comprised of various elements found all over Winsome Horde in places far too distant and dangerous for this frail gentleman to reach. In exchange for your help, he promises a share of his immense riches. Are you and the Munberdians willing to trek through dry deserts, face taunting tribals, deal with devious dwarves, climb mighty mountains, and brave boisterous blizzards to save him? Oh my goodness, that is such a tongue twister. Okay, so this was an Adventure April. This is probably my first Adventure April that I did. And this was a pretty good one. It was a very fun medieval thing. I don't even think I fully completed it yet, but we still did play it. We played. When was this article created? Yep, that was in 2021. I think this was my first Adventure April. And I have a little note about how I didn't really finish it correctly. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. It was quite fun, and I still like it. And if, like I said, the past games that I've made, I still would love if people would love to play them. That's fine. But Albatrunca is the one I'm currently working on for this current Adventure April, and it's due in like 7 days. And that's why I'm like trying to work on it as much as I can, because this actually did happen before. One Adventure April, I tried to make a choose your own adventure style game, and it's still not done because it was way too much to take on. Like, it's easier to make a TTRPG, even though the way I make the TTRPGs is so detailed that it's almost like a choose your adventure. I make detailed encounters and what would happen and stuff like that, because I'm trying to guide people who may not be such creative DMs that they can just make up things on the spot. Now, some people are really talented, like Colonel, 101 Colonel. I play in his D&D game every week. I missed last week, unfortunately. But he's good at, like, if you make something up, he can make something up. You hear him rolling his dice. He kind of knows the game. He gets ready. He prepares things. Now, some people might be new to the genre, and some people might not know how to play my games because, like, they might know the rules of D&D, and D&D has lore, and D&D has books, and D&D has all kinds of things, but mine are just kind of standalone. So they are their own homebrew system. So if you're like, I don't know what to do, this is spies, like, what do I make happen? I can't just say, like, then a dragon attacks the party. Like, no, because there's no dragons here. So I try to make encounters and make, fun things to prompt the DM to be able to properly run a game, like give good examples. Also, a lot of times I like it to be where a person can play through it on their own if they don't have anybody to run through with them. And that was the purpose of the choose your own adventure style game. The problem about that was it took way too long. I had to program and code it into there, and I even had audio elements to listen to, and I had so much stuff. It was just too much going on, and I was working 7 days, and I just could not finish that in time. Wilderman says, awesome, you're a game designer. Yes, I am, basically. I still consider myself like how you say you consider yourself a novice. I consider myself more of a novice than you. You've actually done stuff. I just kind of am like, let me just make up a game. I guess, make it up. Joe says, does someone play basketball? Somebody asked that before. It was probably you. I said, I don't know if there's a scene where someone is playing basketball, but if it is, he doesn't know full basketball techniques, and I doubt if he would actually get the ball into the hoop. Like, if he does, yay, but he's not, like, going to be an expert at basketball immediately when entering the court. Like, he might just try for fun and laugh, like, especially if there's somebody, like, see, this is the thing I would say. If Constance and someone are going to be, like, in a place
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much for following. If Constance and someone are in a place where they need to check something out, Bearded Bo Wolf is raiding. Hello, welcome to the stream.
What took you so long?
A party of 27 agents. Hello. Colonel says, I love making up my homebrew setting for D&D. Yes, Colonel is so good at that. Welcome. You're being blessed with a gold raid. Thank you. I appreciate this. Much love. I am blessed. Thank you guys. How was your stream? I am going to shout out Bearded Beowulf, who was doing great actually. When we did the blessing boat, Bearded was playing in Words on Stream, and we had so much fun. Thank you for cheering bits. Aw, I appreciate you.
Woohoo! What fun! Again!
Thank you, Oxman. How are you guys? It was a great stream. That's great. What were you guys doing? Artsy Bible Nerd is here. Hello. Welcome. Artsy Bible Nerd was doing really good when we were playing Worth on Stream. What were you guys doing over there? Wiltman says, I started a steampunk RPG with my kids a month ago. Cool. That sounds awesome. Follow Bearded. I can't believe I wasn't following Bearded. I thought I followed you. But it may be that Twitch, every time when I'm trying to follow a lot of people, sometimes Twitch just doesn't let me follow them. Because I follow too many people. So I have to wait a few days and then follow them. Word up, it's Word Girl. Yes, always. Chatted, then played some Stardew Valley. Yes, I've heard of Stardew Valley. People were like, do you play Stardew Valley? I'm like, no, I don't, but maybe I should get into it. No worries at all. Just glad to be able to send my community onto this amazing community. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. And I appreciate you sharing the community. And if you are new here and you don't know me, which many of you guys do, because you guys are all saying hi. My name is Wordy Girl. I am a variety streamer. And right now we were doing writing sprints, but the sprint is over right now. We were kind of just chatting, talking about like ttrpgs, talking about developing games, talking about a lot of creative stuff. We were talking about like Colonel runs games, and he's creating his own D&D world, his own homebrew world that's kind of based on the D&D. Wildman does some coding and making video games, actual video games, but also Wildman does TTRPGs as well. Higher Designs, hello, welcome. Follow and support of the Battles, sister. God bless you as well. Thank you so much to you, the Ricoist Rico. That's amazing. I like that username. The Ricoist Rico. It's like, which Rico are you talking about? The Ricoist Rico. I appreciate you, Rico. Yeah, so it's fun. It's so fun. And welcome in to the stream. It's just kind of chill today. We were just, yes, Rico Prime. Like I said, we were just chatting. We were doing some random stuff. There's always redeems that you guys can redeem in the chat for fun stuff to happen. Also, it's Earth Day, so happy Earth Day, everybody. We're out here in the forest today. So yeah, much love to you guys. God bless. If you need to jet out, Bearded, feel free. Much love, and I appreciate you raiding in. I appreciate you. Much love. But if you're sticking around, thank you. I appreciate that as well. Optimus Rico. A sister of battle, yes. I guess I am a sister of battle, yes. All right, so yeah, we were talking about a lot of different genres, because I do like some fantasy, medieval type genres, but lately my main project has been mild sci-fi spy genre. Sacred Rain, hi, welcome to the stream. A sister of Christ are our battle sisters, yes. Sister of Christ, yes, I am. Yeah, so Higher Design says, I'm a bit conflicted on D&D. I've played it and I'm drawing my character from it, but then I feel convicted from all the stuff of what D&D used to be known for, like all the claims of it being a cult stuff. So I'm having conflict thoughts on it. All right, yeah, I did hear you. I'm Battle Angel. Yeah, so basically I did hear you talking about that in another stream, and if I will say, this is my opinion, but I honestly have said this to people before. If you're a Christian, if you are thinking something might be a little bad for you, what you should probably do is pray about it first and foremost. Because you also have to know that something that is considered, a little bad for some people might be okay for other people. Different people know their own limits and they know what they're going to do. Just like as if you say, if you're going to the bar, if to witness. Now, some people are able to do that because they, go with partner or two and they hold their own. They know that they're not going to drink and get intoxicated as well and stuff like that. But some people say, I'm not even going to put myself in this situation, especially if they had past experience with, alcohol abuse or something, and they feel like I'm going to be tempted to drink if I go in there. So different people have different levels of what they are able to do. They know how much they are able to handle. And if you are feeling convicted about it, you should first and foremost pray about it. But also, you should because I will personally say, yes, some of the things in D&D I don't necessarily agree with either, but I do play D&D. Colonel will know. I play almost every week with Colonel, but there are certain things that I will do and that my character will do or certain things that my character won't do and certain things that I won't do. There are certain things that I appreciate about the game, and yes, there's some things that I think are a little bit strange or not what I would like about the game, but I just make sure that playing this game is not encouraging me and influencing me to do things in my real life and stuff like that. So if you personally think that this is encouraging you to do bad stuff or it's just not sitting right with your spirit, then maybe you should shy away. But if you think that you're strong enough to, play it for a game and use it for God's glory ultimately, then I think that it's okay. Yes, Wilgeman says a follower of Jesus needs witnesses as a backup in the sinful place. True. But even if somebody has witnesses as a backup, they still might not feel like they are able to do that. So you don't necessarily, it's not a necessary thing for everybody to do all of the stuff, and it's not a necessary thing for everybody to not do all of the stuff. Yes, evangelism in real life, that's true. Yes, that's what I was giving an example about going to the bar and witnessing. That's true. Yes, so if you yes, depends on how the D&D game is run. That's true as well, Colonel. So yes, Wilgeman, I was talking about in real life, if you're deciding to go to a bar to evangelize, some people might not think it's wise for them to go, even if they do have their witnesses to back them up. Some people might say, I'm not going to put myself in that situation. I prayed about it. I know that I, as a person right now, am not strong enough to go in there, even if I do have backup. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you deciding that I'm going to stay away from that because I don't feel like that's good for me. Another thing is, if it's just that people look at it and say, that's not good what you're doing, and you're just listening to what the people are saying, that's not always true. Because there are some things, like, personally, I like Christian music in all genres. They have Christian rap, they have Christian punk rock, they have Christian heavy metal, and I like that kind of stuff. I literally like all genres of music as long as they don't go against my beliefs, they don't go against God. If they're positive or if they're instrumental songs, I will listen to every genre. Now, not everybody likes every genre, but there are some people who are like, Christian rap, that's demonic because rap music is bad. But I will say that rap music is not bad. It's what the lyrics are saying and what the message is. But some people might not allow themselves to even listen to Christian rap. If they don't think that Christian rap is good for them, then they don't have to listen to it. But if they're only saying, I love Christian rap, I know it's a positive message, but since everybody in this Christian corner is saying Christian rap is bad, then I feel like I shouldn't do it. Like, then you have to just pray about it and think, do you really have to please these people that are saying that Christian rap is bad? Or do you evaluate it on your own and say, I don't think it's bad for me? Higher Design says, I also deal with OCD, so I'm trying to figure out if this is just OCD, fear taking over, or convictions from God. So definitely we'll be praying more. Yes, and I will keep you in prayer as well. Sometimes I know it's challenging. Sometimes we don't know. Goodness. I don't even know what that link was, but I'm deleting it, because if you're a first-time chatter and the first thing you do is post a Twitter link in my chat, sorry, it's getting deleted. I allow my Twitch members, chat members, to post links. Thankfully, I haven't had to stop that from happening, but goodness, I'm just deleting it because I don't know what these are. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys have been dealing with weird, strange bots or weird, strange accounts being created in your chats. Hopefully, you haven't been dealing too much with it, but I have lately, and I know a lot of streamers who have been dealing with that, and that's very weird. It's like accounts that are created 15 seconds ago, like your channel, enter your channel, and say, I'm new to this app. I just joined. You're the best streamer. And it's like, okay. And so I just try not to engage with them. But if they are being too disruptive, then I just time them out. So sorry if you see me not responding to certain people. I'm not being mean. It's just that I am evaluating them. So yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys who are real people who are actually watching and following. But what was I even saying before all that stuff started happening? Goodness. Basically, we are going to, we were talking about convictions. So you said it might be your OCD fear taking over. Yes. So I am going to keep you in prayer as well concerning that, because I do know it is a struggle sometimes to know what is fear, what is God, what is, just you listening to the world. And sometimes in order to properly, properly evaluate situations, sometimes you do have to step away for a second. You have to pray. As they say, fast and pray. So you don't necessarily have to not eat food. But if you feel like the D&D is a thing that is possibly not good for you as a person, you can take a break from it so that you can clear your mind a bit while you pray. So in that case, you would be fasting from D&D for a moment while you are praying about it and figuring out the direction on it. So that would be my advice to you as well. And if you would like to continue talking about it more, feel free to, I have a Discord server. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but feel free to join that as well. Handsome co-host, if I spell it correctly, Handsome co-host will put it in the chat. There we go. You can click that link, and if you do that, you will be able to join my Discord server, or you could just friend me personally, my Discord, and chat as well. If you're not in Discord, no worries. There's also Twitch whispers and stuff, but Twitch does not notify me when people are whispers, so I might not respond right away. Sorry if I don't. But yeah, anyways, that was a good talk, and I will keep you in prayer. Designs, I will. Higher Designs. By the way, that's a nice name. That sounds like you have a cool business. But it might just be you. Either way. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So, should we do another sprint? Probably. I think so. And like I said, again, if you guys don't know what sprints are, if you don't want to do a sprint, you don't have to. We're just going to have the sprint clock up for those of you who want to sprint, but we can still chat if you would like to continue chatting. And if you don't know what a sprint is, we spin on the clock to see how long we will sprint for, and then we try to complete a task while the clock is going down. 24 minutes are on the sprinting clock this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a clock right here, and it's going to have 24 minutes on it. Now, a lot of us are riders, but some of us might not be riders. And if you're not a rider, that's okay. You can still do something else during the sprint, or you can just continue chatting or lurking or talking or whatever you're doing that has nothing to do with riding or sprinting. So anyways, since it's Earth Day, we are going to be doing these little prompts here in my Discord server. I'm going to create another poll. We already chose to take pictures and plant seeds, so now we're going to choose, would we like to clean up litter? Would we like to reconnect with the earth? Would we like to create a recycled masterpiece? Or would we like to help creatures in need? So the poll is going to run for 3 minutes. If you would like to vote in the poll, feel free to do that. If you do not see the poll, please let me know. And you can just type your answer in the chat instead of actually voting in the poll. But the poll should be over here for those of you who are watching on Twitch computer. The poll should be down here for those of you who are on mobile. So feel free to vote in the poll. You can use wisps to vote more than one time if you want. Or you can just vote one time. It doesn't matter. Personally, I have been, during sprints, I have been going ahead and Higher Design says, just got on computer. Nice. During these sprints, I've been using the time to type in my one-shot for Adventure April. It is called Albatronka, and my one-shot is not a fantasy D&D world, but it is a ttrpg that is my own homebrew that is created in a mild sci-fi world. So it's a mild sci-fi world with secret agents and spies. And this particular one is dealing with an underground maze, and either you are in there because of a real reason or you are in there because you are training. So that is part of the cool game. Yes. So we have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the poll. Let's see who's in the lead right now. Oh my goodness. Every single, oh no.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much, Flatcap Dapperpester, for joining the stream. How are you? Oh no, somehow I feel like I disconnected. Am I back? Is the stream lagging? Was I streaming still? Hope you enjoyed Saturday.
Associate.
Yes, are you talking about the blessing boat? Yes, the blessing boat was really cool. That was an awesome thing. How are you, Flatcap? Also, Flatcap.
Of course it had to be Stuart.
Thank you, AJ, for redeeming someone. Say something. Flatcap, we did raid you one day.
Obligatory associate.
Okay, well, we did raid you one day, and we saw the fish, and we heard the cool music. Oh, no! Okay, you know what? I am very annoyed right now. I don't like this happening. These are clearly bots, and I am going to stop...
Obligatory associate.
Is there a way to stop someone from announcing all this stuff? Because he's going to keep announcing it so much.
Obligatory
and
associate.
These aren't even real people. Alright, what I'm going to do is I am going to mute the desktop audio right now. Sorry to you guys for if you were enjoying the nature sounds. I just really don't want you to have to keep hearing someone saying obligatory associate several times. I really want to figure out how to stop these. I've heard some people have said something about the different following bots. There are bots that can snipe those bots. And I just really want to figure out how to get this started. Flatcap says, doing well. Cool. I left the fish cams up while I was gone for the weekend, so I wasn't watching the whole time. Thanks for raid. No problem. I figured you were gone. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Also, it looks like you guys are about to have an ad. If you are about to be in an ad, no worries. Please exclamation point ads to let me know that you are in the ad, and then exclamation point back to let me know you're back. Colonel says, I'm about to say that it looks like a massive amount of bots. It is. Those are clearly not real people. Those are people that have their name, several letters. Like, I don't even want these follows if these are fake. And I have a goal of getting 600 followers. I literally feel like half of these are not going to be real people if I reach the goal. And that is disappointing. I don't like these bots. These bots have been flooding in all for, I don't even know. People have been complaining about this stuff happening on Twitch, and I have no idea. But I really want to figure out how to stop this. Flatcap says, good weekend. Cut tree down at my mom's where the lake cam was. Yes. It was a cool cams you had set up with the fish and the outside and stuff. Wilchman says, for sure you want organic, real followers. Yes, exactly. Flatcap says, I have like 500 bot followers one day. Oh no, I hope that's not happening to me. I really don't like this. And you see, you guys still can't even hear the nature sounds because I have it muted because someone keeps saying obligatory associate 700 times. And I don't want you guys to have to hear that annoying thing because, for one, these aren't even real people to celebrate. I don't want to celebrate them. That's why a lot of times when I see that there's been another person following me, if I look and see that their account was created 1 minute ago, I don't even say, thank you for the following. I don't say that because I know you guys are fake. And it's very disappointing to see this happening. And yeah, I still hear someone saying it in my ear, but hopefully you guys don't hear it anymore because I muted. Sorry that you guys can't hear the nature sounds, but what were we even doing before this happened? Oh yes, I saw that Colonel made it a tie. Colonel used wisps to make clean up litter, reconnect with the earth, take your nature photos, and recycle masterpiece and help creatures in need. All tied. So now we're just going to have to roll a die. We're going to roll a die. Handsome Coast says that Flatcap Dapper Pastor is lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk. Much love, Flatcap. I appreciate you for stopping by. God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Yeah, so I'm not going to do another poll. We're just going to roll a die and see which one wins. Colonel says, I'm taking over for a certain ink pen. Yes, of course. All right, so we're going to roll a... Haven says, that's a lot of bots. I just got back from the S&S elimination. Ah, yeah, so I just saw in the server they updated, and it looks like the Stars team is through. And I believe you're also on the Stars team with me, right? So, yay, I'm so glad we're continuing on. Yeah, that's why I have it muted. If you don't hear the nature sounds anymore, sorry, but it's because it basically someone keeps saying obligatory associates so much that I know you guys are all going to be annoyed by hearing his voice. So I have it muted so that you guys don't hear that. Yes, we are so in the lead. I'm so glad. I'm sorry that I missed the stream. I didn't know they were streaming right now. I should try to watch a little bit of the VOD maybe. If they have those. I don't know. Do they keep their VODs up? Let's see. We got Athena sorted into our team, one of the top points people, because we totally didn't need the points boost. Exactly. All right. I think someone has calmed down. So I'm going to turn the desktop audio back on. Now you guys can hear the nature sounds. Now I heard that one of the members of my chat said that there's a bot that can instantly snipe those follow bots. So I'm going to see if we can do that. But I wonder if I did that, would they still have someone saying obligatory associate 15 billion times, or would he stop saying it because the bot took care of it? I don't know, but I feel like it's still going to make him do that. And I have a queue where I can make him skip certain alerts, but I can't make him skip all that. That was too much. Haven says, I'm not sure. It was Misa streaming this time, and I don't watch her too often because Twitch randomly unfollowed me from her. Thanks, Twitch. Oh, man. Wildman says, is there a CAPTCHA that could prevent the bot follows? I don't know. So I've heard that there's a bot that some big streamers have in their chats that will instantly snipe those follow bots and stop them. So I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to look into that. I don't know if there's a way to make you unfollow me, but if there is, I would want to go into my current followers and eliminate each and every one of those that just followed me, because I don't like it. But anyways, I was supposed to be rolling a die to see which one of these. There's no roll d5, so we're gonna roll a d6.
Obligatory associate.
All right, I rolled a 4. So, let's see. The first was clean up litter. Second was reconnect with Earth. Third was create a recycled master feast. And 4 was help creatures in need. Okay, so I'm going to show you what happens when we help creatures in need. Okay, so it says you head to the creek and find a horrible sight. Some animals have become tangled in litter. There is a mammal with a container stuck on its head and a reptile with plastic wrapped around it. The thought of everything makes you sad, but then you remember you can do something about this. You quickly get to work freeing the critters. Once everyone is settled again, they thank you and head off on their merry way. What does this occurrence or the highlighted keywords bring to mind? Consider it for your project. One suggestion is to write a scene about helping, or even help yourself. If you need to rest, rest. Take care of yourself. So the prompt words are creek, tangled, sad, and way. And we're going to start the sprint for 24 minutes. Haven says, okay, I do need to head to bed now, but thank you for the stream. I shall leave it lurking in the background for you. Enjoy the rest of the stream day. Thank you so much, Haven. I appreciate you. Much love. Please do get a blessed rest. God bless and much success. Sending all the prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And I hope you are able to get a good rest this time. Much love. Okay, so we're gonna do the 24-minute sprint. Okay, sprint, 24 minutes. And I'm going to join with the same words. Once it starts in the server, we will start it on this stream. But if you would like to join the server, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put into the chat. Okay. The sprint begins. 24 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Whatever you're working on, much success with it, and feel free to share in the chat what you're working on. If you guys would like, somebody did say something earlier about watching me, watching what I'm doing. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing, you can. Right now, this is what I'm working on. It is going to show some spoilers, of course. But it's okay. It's not too bad of spoilers. And if you're still sprinting, the clock is right here. There's 20 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Alright, so this right here, you're going to say, what kind of screen is this? This looks like you're coding something. I kind of am. For one, I do need to reload this page because it got messed up when I, hopefully it's saved. Hold on. Let me make sure it's saved first before I leave and reload. Okay, let's reload this. So I'm working in World Anvil, which I love. World Anvil is a great software that helps you to be able to create articles. So the article I showed you guys, this, I am coding because I'm adding these kinds of things in where you can click things and open things and stuff like that. So this obviously doesn't look that appealing yet, but I'm going to get it better. I am currently putting lots of stuff inside of boxes and spoilers and stuff like that. And what we're going to do is I'm just kind of organizing my notes right now, but I'm gonna clean it up later. I just need to organize them first. I forgot that this is why I put the camera over this way, because so that I can look like I'm looking at it, even though it doesn't really look like I'm looking at it. If you see my early streams, my face was on that side, the other side. It was over this way, like on the other wall of the screen. But I moved my face to be on this side. And now I'm used to it being over here. Wait, hold on. This is weird. Okay, I know. Within this is going to be more spoilers. I'm gonna have to do this. We're gonna delete this stuff. Wolfman says, I think I asked you that. Thank you for sharing your work. Yes. Thank you for suggesting. I do it sometimes. I haven't done it in a while because a lot of the stuff I've been working on has been secret stuff. It's spoiler stuff, so I haven't wanted to show people what I'm working on. But it's good for people to see sometimes. And then sometimes it's just because the thing I'm doing is very boring and people probably don't want to see it. Okay. Gonna put this here. Yep, understand. You want to save the good parts when you publish it in the wild. Yes, true. Uh-oh. There we go. I have also, I don't know if you... Uh-oh, what happened? Alright, I think this is just the general note, so I'm going to put it up there. A lot of these notes are not even complete. Okay. Wait, that's not all of the guards that could be. Never mind. We'll see how that looks. That's not correct. Oh, I got it. Okay. I put it in the wrong spot. $14 and 26 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yep, this is mainly BB code, I'm using. Colonel says can't even sprint for 14 seconds. That's okay. Wait a second. I know what's going on here. Oops. There we go. I accidentally broke my own code. There we go. Well, that's better, but I still think there's something wrong with this. Alright, let's put the quotes here. Colonel says, if Wordy gets annoyed, it won't be BB code, she breaks out. It'll be a BB gun. What? I don't even own a BB. I've never even had a BB gun. Okay, let's do this. And okay. This needs to say guard types. We don't need it up here. I used to until it broke, for the better, as I think they cracked down on them here for looking too much like the real thing. Yeah, I know, you're over there, and of course they don't allow guns over there. I am in the United States, and a lot of people do have them. I don't. The sprint isn't over already. No, it's not. Okay. Wait, 9:58 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Uh-oh. What it says? It said... Ah, okay. There we go. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna make it where this is... Guard types is bigger font. Okay. And I'm going to fix this soon, but I'm just trying to organize my notes. Okay. Let's put these notes in something that just says notes. Like, this is all about doors. I mean, this is all about the puzzles. I'm gonna take this over here, even though I think I solved half of these things. My notes are a mess. Alright, what I'm gonna do is make this say environment. Seven minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. And again, if you aren't sprinting and you're like, what is happening? It's okay. You can still talk. Feel free to continue to talk. Chat, whatever you like. I will still continue to talk to you. Now we're going to take all this information and put it over down here where it says puzzles. And we're going to put all of this in the spotlight that says puzzles. Let's take this and put it at the top. Oh no! Did I lose it? Drat. Okay. I believe that I believe that I have my windows on where I can recover. There we go. Yes, I have my Windows recovery on where it remembers other... If I do it, there we go. It remembers the history of the clipboard. I'm so thankful for that. Because I just literally deleted everything in my clipboard. Okay. I'm gonna just put this in a spoiler that says gameplay. Alright, so let's see if this article is organized now. Great. Awesome. And this is still not good. It's just organized in comparison to what it was at first. These are still my jumbled notes. So I did this. Let's see. If I already finished these. This needs to be changed because this was copied from the other game. Oh, this isn't copied from the other games. Okay, this is correct because it said the chart will provide. Hawk is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream.
Associate.
Thank you so much for joining the stream, Hawk. How are you? I was just working on organizing my very jumbled notes for my adventure April, and people said they wanted to see what I'm doing so they could see it. Even though it doesn't look very pretty yet. I didn't pretty it up yet. The sprint is about to end in about 2 minutes. How are you today, Hawk? I guess maybe I can also change the icon. Let's go on Font Awesome. And we're gonna see if we can find something for maize. Not maize like corn. That's not it. It doesn't look like a good thing for maize at all, so okay. What else could the symbol to this be? How about line? You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Messy but good. That's right. Will. Alright. Nope, line doesn't work. How about map? Let's see if map turns something good. No. Alright. This NFC could work. It doesn't, I know it's an NFC signal, but that could work. So what I'm gonna do is just put FA, and FC, and yeah, it's not actually what it should be, but it'll have a little icon here that looks enough like a maze. Oh, well, it's not gonna have it because I hid it up here, but it will have the icon on lists and stuff when it's embedded. So the sprint is over. Let's see how many words I managed. That's 3,889 words. So let's see how many of those is new. Only 29 new, but that's because I just did a lot of organizing. That was fine. All right, next I'm gonna have to be working on I'm trying to think of something that I can work on that's not secret. But while I think of it, we can do another poll because we are going to have to figure out which of the other camps we're going to do. Are we going to clean up litter, reconnect with the earth, or create a recycled masterpiece? Clean up. Reconnect. Or recycle. Alrighty. Your reorganization of your words is like me refactoring my messy code. Yes, only my code is still messy when I'm doing this. So the poll is running. Would you like to clean up, reconnect with the earth, or recycle? Feel free to vote in the poll that is over there. Or you can just tell me in the chat what you want. Yay, L Hawk! 120 light edits! Good job. Wolfman says clean up. Alrighty. Great job voting. Did you vote in the poll already, Wildman? If you didn't, I will add it for you. But if you did, great. I see clean up is in the lead in the poll. And while we're waiting, do some stretching. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I do not see the poll in the chat. It's fine. I will vote for you. Alrighty. Cleanup looks like it's about to win. So in the meantime, I'm going to think... Oh, we do have to spin and see how long this sprint will last. It's a shorter sprint, 13 minutes. All right, so we're going to make sure to put this 13 minutes on the clock. Pop it back out. And if you would like to join the Discord, feel free. Cleanup has won with 67% of the vote. We're about to start the sprint in a moment, but first we're going to see what the prompt is for cleaning up. Clean up litter.
Obligatory associate.
All right, there it is in the chat, and it says, out here in this beautiful forest, it's hard to imagine that people can be so rude as to leave trash everywhere. Hiking through the woods, you begin to stumble upon a few pieces of garbage. You put on your protective gear and get to work, collecting the things that don't belong and throwing them away. Clearing the rubbish is almost like editing. Once you're done, the scene is pretty and it makes you feel proud. What does this occurrence or the highlighted keywords bring to mind? Consider it for your project. One suggestion is to go back and clean up something in your project. The funny thing is, I just did go back and clean up something in my project. But we'll see what we do with this one.
What took you so long?
ECC Books is rating. Hello, hello, hello. More books. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Good toy boy. How are you? We are just about to do a writing sprint for 13 minutes. How are you today? All right. I see that this a new account who has started following has redeemed a prayer request and a prayer card. I'm glad you're doing good, Katoy Boy. How was the stream, guys? All right, so while they're getting settled in, I do have to, even though I am a little bit leery about this account, I am going to go ahead and do a prayer card, of course. It's raining here, says Higher Designs. Well, yeah, it's not raining here, but yeah, where are you, Higher Designs? This scripture card says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 41:6. Is it not working? Autofocus is not working, but there we go. Thank you so much. You're in Florida. Nice. What is the temperature in Florida? Because here, I'm in Michigan. But we have gone from it feeling like winter to feeling like summer to feeling like winter again to feeling like spring and everything. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but I will let you know. Please do not report those words like that. That's not what those word reporting are for. It's not for you to say hi. So, yes. If certain things persist, I will have to take action.
I'm better off working alone. Thank you very much.
Okay. Also, one more thing was, the person, I cannot pronounce your name, has redeemed per request. Higher Design said it is 88 degrees right now in Florida. Nice. So it's raining. That is super loud. Okay. Some of these are not working, but I think it's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Kiki, how are you? Alright, so before we do the sprint, we are going to do a prayer request because it was redeemed. And then we are going to get into the sprint. Okay. So, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Once more, I say I am not sure how to pronounce your name, but thank you, sir. Aw. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it. Much love.
I know. Everyone loves me. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Thank you so much to Higher Designs. I appreciate you so much, and I am grateful for the Prime sub. Now, if you don't know about Prime subs, you can literally subscribe to any channel for free as long as you have Amazon Prime. So, if you haven't used your Prime sub already, you can do it here if you would like to. As Higher Designs just did. But if not, no worries. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. So, what we're going to do is do a prayer request redeemed by this person. So, Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've done, everything you're doing, everything you will do. Please bless everybody in the chat right now. We know that there are lots of accounts that have been created, new accounts. I do not know. Some of these accounts are bots. Some of these accounts are just people that somehow are having lots of time on their hands and deciding to just go into streams and do weird stuff. So I do pray that you just bless them, whoever they are, wherever they are, and help them in the way that you know they need help. I do also know that a prayer request was redeemed. We know there are different people around the world that have different beliefs, but we know that you are good and you are God, and we ask you to bless everyone around the world. Everyone, regardless of their belief. Please help them, bless them, and show them the love of your Son, Jesus Christ. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. That is the prayer request. Now, if things persist, I may or may not take action. But at the moment, we will go ahead and just continue cruising on, and we are going to start the sprint. Here we go. 13 minutes are going to be on the clock. I did not actually even decide what I was going to do, but I'm going to start with 0 words because I'm doing something new. Sprint 13 minutes. And if you would like to join the server, feel free to click the link in the chat. Handsome co-host has put the link in the chat, and you can join the server and you can sprint along with us. But if you would rather stay right there in the Twitch chat, you can. Feel free to stay in the Twitch chat where you are, because the clock will start over here, and I'm going to make the screen big so that I can show you guys what I'm doing. Because people like to see what I'm doing. So we're going to join with 0 words because I'm starting a new document. Even though the thing I wanted to do was a little bit of spoilers, I'm probably not going to do that one. Samar is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining, Samar. I appreciate you. And yes, I did message you the other day, but I was very sleepy and I was late at night sleepy and I was trying. Okay, the sprint has started. I was trying to wonder what those bot things you were talking about. I would love to know about it because there are some weird things going on in the chat. Right now, as you can see. But, you know, we're going to see what we can do. We're trying to keep going. Alright, so 12 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. How is everyone? I'm okay. We're trying to just do some words, stuff like that. How about you, Kiki? How are you, and what are you working on? I don't know what I'm going to do. Because the thing I wanted to do was a little bit of spoilers. There was something public that I wanted to write, though. And how do I not remember? Oh, I know what I want to write. Samar says, I rescheduled my therapy appointment today at 1 p.m. My neuro appointment is today at 1. All right. Well, God bless and much success with your appointments. Sending prayers, love, and hugs, as always. And if you cannot stay in the stream, that's fine. Much love to you, and I do hope your appointment goes well. It's all about what is it, says, hi. Hello, hello. Samar says, this is why we don't let Migraine Samar schedule things. It's okay. It's understandable. Sometimes I'm like that too. I feel like, okay, my head is hurting or I'm sleepy, but I still have to do the thing. And then when I'm not sleepy or sick anymore, and I look back at the thing I did, I'm like, that was kind of not. But yes, it's 11 a.m. there. I know. Yeah, it's quite early, but I didn't know if you have to like get ready for the appointment or whatever. If you do, no worries. If not, feel free to hang out for a while. Okay. You type very fast. I type like a turtle. It's fine. I've heard some people say, where do you type so fast? I'm like, what? Okay. Well, some people don't type fast, so that's fine. And it's good for, sometimes speed is better than, accuracy is better than speed anyway. If you as a person needs to type slow, feel free to do that. No, I'm not saying that you were insulting the typing fast. I'm just saying that I didn't know that I typed really fast until other people saw me typing and said that I type fast. Like, even when I'm not showing my work, when I am showing this keyboard and I'm like this, then people are like, you're typing so fast. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that it was fast. Samara says the typing sounds help you type faster. Yeah, that can be true also. Maybe. I don't know. How many words per minute, by the way? That's fun. We can actually do a typing test while I'm live if you want. Now, the thing about the typing tests is the fact that a lot of times I don't do the best on those because I'm not typing what I want to type, and I'm like making a mistake in typing what they have up there, but I can try. Higher Design says, need to see your words per minute. Maybe like a typing game stream sometime. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Samar says, also you can use things like monkey type to learn to type faster. Monkey type, interesting. So basically the fun thing is, when I was younger, we had something called Typing Tutor, and it was a CD-ROM that helped us to type, and it would just be like AS, ASD, ASDFJK, ASDFJK semicolon, ASDFJ, and it would be so repetitive and boring, and we were annoyed by it, but it had cool songs that I liked, so I was just like, cool, and I just liked how I was just typing, and I liked the sound. Like, I didn't have the keyboard sound program that I do now, but I just liked the sound of a keyboard like that. So I was just like, cool. So I was just doing it even though it was boring, and I guess that's how I learned how to type fast. what is a good program to measure words per minute? If you have it, please let me know. Feel free to put it in the chat or just suggest something, or else I'll just Google it and see what I can do. Samar says, I hated home row typing, but I still type fast. Yeah. Old keyboards were clicky too. Yes, the old keyboard I had was actually clicky. And it was really cool. It was like the family computer, and it was just sitting in the living room. But it was one of those actual good, heavy computer keyboards. Like, the new ones they make now, they make them and they want them to be quiet. And, like, the keys just don't press the same, and they're so light, and they're not... No, I like the old ones. So I like how this kind of tries to replicate the old by still having cool, modern, new stuff, like light up functions and stuff. By the way, if you want me to change the color of the keyboard, I can, and it has lots of cool things that it can happen. Will says, I hunt and peck all the time. Yeah, I get it. Like, wait, what key? Okay. Yeah, that's valid too. Some people do that. That's fine. Mavis typing tutor. I remember, says Wildman. Yes. I need a mechanical. Yes, I do. I want a mechanical, but the thing is, I know that the mechanical keyboards, some of them are not like, they don't have lights, and if they do, they are super novelty, therefore they are super expensive. So I'm just settling for this. This was not cheap at all either, but it has cool lights, and I said, you know, with the Mech Vibes sound thing that I have going on now, it sounds enough. It sounds good enough, I guess. Yours is mechanical and it has lights? Cool. Thank you, the element. I think it's the lament, because it's not element. The lament says Mavis typing tutor was pretty fun, from what I remember. Yeah. I managed about 35 words per minute. That's good. Joe says, I like the old typing sound. Yeah. Yes, the lament. Thought so. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. Much love. Samar says, I peck without hunting. Yeah, that's understandable too. Sometimes you know where the letter is, but you just... Instead of... yeah, you know. Given the odd standard was given the old standard was 40 words per minute, that is pretty good, yes. Nowadays, I know some people do like 70 words per minute. So, yeah, we can figure out. I don't know, since nobody has any typing tests that they have suggested. Let's see. I'm just going to search testing WPM. And then the first thing that came up is typingtest.com. Typingtest.com. Let's do 1 minute test. Medium text. Alright, hopefully this doesn't have too many... Okay, let's do dark mode. Hopefully this doesn't have too many ads or something on it. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. That's 1 minute up. Okay, show the test results. Oh, goodness.
Wheel of a new GMC.
I'm muting this. They want me to watch an ad. Okay. So that was 54 words per minute, quote unquote 0 typos, which is false. I actually had typos, but since I went back and corrected them, I guess that slowed me down. And that equals 54 words per minute. Okay. So, there we go. Goodness. I didn't notice that. Because I was too busy typing. You did suggest one, monkey type. I thought monkey type was something that you said was to help you type faster, not to help you measure your... I just didn't realize. I guess I didn't realize what you were trying to say. Lament says there is a pretty cool typing site called Keyber, which is good for learning how to touch type. It does both. Okay, great. So I'm gonna look up. Okay, first of all, the sprint is over for all of those of you who were sprinting. Feel free to share how much you were able to accomplish. Samar says, I peck like a flock of chickens after scattered grain. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Yeah, so it's okay. Like, if you know where all the keys are and but you just don't type with all your fingers, you can still kind of type really fast. That's good. Yes, way too crazy, glitched out. All right. So first we're gonna do the monkey type, I think, and then we're gonna do... Oh yeah, I've seen Type Racer before also. So we're gonna do monkey type, then we're gonna do Keyber, then we're gonna do the Type Racer. So. All right. I guess I just start typing then, right? Ah. All right, so that one said I did 60 words per minute, but the accuracy was 96 because it actually did count the errors, even though I went back and corrected them. Such a shape when humans glitch out. You can't even factory reset them. Exactly. Wildman says, only if we were androids. Yep. We talked about that earlier. All right, so that one says I was 60 WPM. Great. Let's try...
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much, the Lament, for following the channel. Much love. Also, that was just the 30-second test. That is the one the keyboard enthusiasts use to benchmark keyboards. Interesting. Lots of glitchers in chat today. There sure are, Colonel. There sure are, unfortunately. All right, next thing was Keyber, right? Keyber? There we go. I know, if I were an android, I wouldn't have a migraine. Sending hugs. Hopefully, you feel better soon. I just don't like all these ads. It's telling me all this stuff. Okay. I'm done with this. I don't need to see the keyboard big. I just can't see the word. Okay. Oh. Wait, hold on. Stop. I didn't get it. Okay. All right. So, the space between the little dot is oh, Wildman is heading out for lunch. Stay blessed in your stream. God bless you. God bless you, Wildman. Thank you so much for joining. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. And do have something good for lunch. Much love. Uh-oh. Okay, this one is confusing me because I can't backspace.
Obligatory associate.
Is this only targeting certain letters? Alright, so let's stop that for a second because how long does this last? Is this just ongoing until you stop? Oh, it's 30 minutes? What is this? I don't know, but anyways, let's read. The Lament says... Didn't notice how many ads are on there. I'm used to using things like ad block. Yeah, I do not use ad block. Samar says, anyone know what the new angled trend of key colors is about? What do you mean? Angled trend? I see them on real keyboards too. Oh, you're saying this right here? This little thing that's right here. Where they have like these. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, but I guess, see, I feel like mostly this hand was typing the words because it was a lot of eat tree end, like it was a lot of letters that are over this side, so maybe it's somehow it's color coded for reach or something. All right, so I don't know. Let's see. The Lament says there's also a settings menu that lets you customize a lot of things. Samar says, I will need to test these with my new keyboard soon. Yes. The Lament says it targets certain keys until you get to a certain speed. Then it unlocks more letters. Okay, so I'm just doing horribly because I was not... at first I thought that I was supposed to be, like, I was able to backspace. So then that didn't help. So clearly I didn't do it correctly yet. Let's see. What is this? I can't even see. It can't zoom in. Okay, speed. That was only 37 words per minute. Accuracy 97. Okay. Interesting. So that was a good one. Keyboard. All right, great. The next thing was what? Typing race? I forgot what it's called, but I remember it too. Type racer. Type racer. Type racer. Yep, it focuses on the most used keys first. Makes sense. Samar says people do that with keycaps, but only a section of the board. Yeah. I can do that actually with mine virtually with the colors. All right. I believe also that Type Racer, if I'm not mistaken, people can join in to a race. Yep, you can create a racetrack and play with your friends. So I can copy this and put it right here. And if you guys would like to join, oh no, I don't think that the link works because it has a question mark in it. You just have to copy the whole URL. Just copy it. Because the question mark cut the link off. Okay. Alright, so joining race. If anybody is going to join, they can. If not, that's fine. I will just do a race on my own as well. So some of you guys might not be at a keyboard, or you might not feel like typing, or you might... Oh, somebody has joined. I don't know who it is. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Horrible. I still messed up a lot. Samara says I am not turning on computer right now. That's fine. But usually office people that aren't like taking dictation or typing all day, 40 words per minute is solid. Yeah, it is. So I did 56 words per minute. The other person did 44 words per minute. If that was a real person, or if that was one of you, or if that was just a computer that joined because nobody else joined my game, then we see. All right, so let's leave that. You did decent. That was you? Oh, cool. Nice. Awesome. You did do decent. Great job. Was that 44 words per minute? That was pretty cool. All right. So this is just a random race against a lot of people. I'm probably going to lose this one. Ah. Okay. The person who won did 80 words per minute. I did 62 words per minute that time. I don't think either of you have optimized setups or anything. We don't. I mean, I don't. And the lament says got hit by the shakes, usually to 50 words per minute. Yeah. Yep, I got second. That was interesting. So yeah, like I said, it's interesting to see how fast you type, but a lot of times I'm not really even, it's not like I'm trying to rush to type really fast. The only time I've ever done that was either back when I was in school and we had to do the typing tutor thing, or like sometimes with jobs these days, certain office jobs, they will have it where you have to type at least a certain amount of words per minute. So I really was trying to, like, this was a couple of years ago. Before getting at one of these jobs I was at, I had to literally type a certain amount of words per minute to get in the, like, they literally were like, well, you really don't need to actually do it once you get in, but this is just a requirement. So I had to do one of these typing tests on a website and screenshot my score and send it to them. And I didn't want to cheat or anything, so I just actually did it. And I did have to practice. Like, I think it was something like 70 something words per minute they wanted you to get. So I had to practice a bit. And I am not typing that fast right now. Clearly you see that this was the most I did, which was 62 words per minute. And the other ones I was doing today were like 50 words per minute, 40 something words per minute. So I'm not even trying to type as fast as I can, but I actually had to keep practicing and keep practicing and keep practicing so I can get to 70 words per minute for the job, which is, it sounds a little funny, but literally sometimes these office jobs do make it where you have to type a certain words per minute, but they were like, well, once you get in, you really aren't expected to do that. They just need to have that on your, information that you're able to do that. I'm like, okay. That's a little weird, but okay. Samar says, sometimes I type faster than my brain. That doesn't go well, but the more you do, the faster you get. Yes. Sometimes I do type faster than my brain as well, and I'm like, wait, what? Especially, I think I told you guys about this. Sometimes when I'm sleepy, like you guys will even see, sometimes I'm on the stream and I'm sleepy. And I will just be typing like, and then when I wake up, I'm like, wait, what? And then, like, the words didn't make sense, but they were still words. Like, it didn't turn into, but it literally just started, like, talking about something else. And it's like, what was I thinking? Like, if I was typing about my ttrpg, like we were talking about the maze and all that stuff, I might be typing like, when you enter the maze, there are 2 guards to your left, and then suddenly when I start getting sleepy, it's like, then the baby goat was sitting in the heart farm, and the chicken was playing cards with the donkey or something. And then when I wake up, I'm like, wait, what? Where did that come from? I don't even know what I was thinking about, but I guess I was dreaming something weird. But yeah, it's less than, I mean, it's less amusing than that, but it's more just like, I just start typing weird consciousness stuff, like maybe even like, I like hot sauce or something weird. And it's like, I don't know where this typing is coming from. I need to turn the stream off and go to sleep. But yeah, that's hilarious when that happens, and I'm just amazed at the fact that I'm still able to be typing, and even though I'm not even knowing what I'm typing. But yeah, that's funny. All right, so this stream, I've been streaming for about 3 hours and 30 minutes, so I guess we're gonna probably try to raid out. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. I appreciate you stopping by. Much love to everybody who rated, everybody who followed, everybody who subscribed, everybody who cheered bits. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Even those of you who just tuned in, chatted, sprinted with us, lurked in the background. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. And Samar says, I have seen the difference with someone who can do 120 words per minute using different keyboards and getting like 23 words per minute on some and 120 on others. Ah, yes. Yes, I know I was doing an outro, but I'm going to say this. I think I said this before on my stream, but like this keyboard, nice, spread out, okay? I have a laptop that's keyboard is all scrunched in. Like the number pad isn't even like this. It's just scrunched in. So when I am typing, I keep messing up because my fingers remember this keyboard. And they're not used to that other scrunched in keyboard. So that happened also to me with my work computer. Because I would go from my work computer, which has a certain keyboard layout, and then go to this computer, and then my fingers will muscle memory remember where the key is, and it's wrong because that was not the right one. So I can totally understand how a keyboard shape, size, or something like that is contributing to speed. Samar also says silicone roll-up keyboard on a desk mat is bad. Yes. Those go hard on hard surfaces and have very specific use cases and still aren't great. Some people bring their keyboards to work. Yeah. There are some people, a lot of people that were
Kaboom!
Thank you for the kaboom. And I don't see the kaboom. I don't know what's happening to these overlays. I need to reload it or something. Because somebody redeemed crickets earlier. The crickets didn't work. Somebody redeemed kaboom. I didn't see the bomb. Let's try it again. The crickets didn't work. Samara says, I ate them. Oh my goodness. You ate the crickets? Did you eat the bomb too? Let's see if kaboom works. Oh, it's on cooldown, of course. If you eat a bomb, you have to say, that's a spicy meatball, don't you? Samara says, I ate the overlays. Oh, goodness.
Kaboom!
Yep, you ate the overlays. They're gone. He said kaboom, but we didn't see a bomb. So, Colonel says kaboom will come when the crickets work their way out. Alright, so, as I was saying, thank you guys for joining me. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. I know we had some annoying bots and fake accounts and stuff like that. I apologize for that, but I appreciate you guys being awesome. Thank you, Samar, for sending over the information. I will try to look this over as soon as I can. Also, Samar says any lizard will tell you crickets fight back. Oh, man. Yes. Crickets might seem a little and helpless, but I'm sure that they do pack a punch if you try to attack them. Or eat them. Who should we raid? Let's see, who is, oh, Christian Ninja is up. We can raid Christian Ninja. Joe says you could make an explosion sound effect. I started to, but this is the thing. I didn't want it to be too loud and too much of a jump scare. Even though someone can be loud in a jump scare sometimes, I wanted it to be less of like, just like a boom, and more just like something funny. Samar says you can't leave the
Obligatory associate.
You can't leave the crickets alone with your pet. Yes. Samar says I like the kaboom battery. I mean the kaboom better. Yes. Yeah, having an explosion. I thought that like having an explosion sound would be kind of loud and disruptive, and it might, like, it's bad enough some of these things, but I want the stream to be light and to be you know, more fun and not just like some kind of loud boom sound. Do not leave your pet alone with a cricket, even if the pet eats crickets normally. Yeah, well, that sounds a little ominous. But we should take Samar's advice. Samar is, of course, the lizard fairy and knows a lot about that. But yeah, like the clapping sound effect, we need a laughing sound effect, like laugh track. We really do need that, because someone laughing by himself is funny sometimes, but a laugh track would be funny also. So I might add that, maybe. We also have an epic fail sound effect. We have crickets. We have somebody redeemed butterfly flutter, and the butterflies didn't work either. Alright, so I'm seeing the ones that work and the ones that don't work, and I know what the internals of that is, so I'm gonna just have to check out the site. I feel like it's the Trigger Fire site that's not working right now. Even though Celebrate is Trigger Fire as well. Thank you for the celebration, but I don't have any sound for that. So there might be something going on with the Trigger Fire site. I'm going to check and make sure. Also, I think that every month they give a Patreon code or something. Oh, butterflies are working now. I don't know. That was weird. Thank you for the butterflies. Yeah, I have no idea. You fixed them. Thank you, Samar, for fixing them. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's too many. Samar fixed the crickets too. Thank you. Wow, how is Samar fixing these things? You found the crickets. Thank you. See, the crickets liked that you were defending them. You were telling everybody about how strong and powerful they are.
Kaboom!
There we go. And Samar has brought back the bombs. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Samar. Samar, you did. They were clogging the bombs. See, Colonel's right. Colonel said the kabooms will come when the crickets come out, and there you go. You got them unclogged. Thank you, Samar, for that. That is so interesting. And I think that needs a round of applause for Samar. Thank you. Thank you for unclogging all of those redeems. I don't know what was happening. So yes, anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And thank you for the stalling. So, I don't know if there's too many writers, because I was going to maybe raid Game of Tomes or Writing Lobby or something, but I don't think there's too many writers, and a lot of you guys came from Beowulf's channel, raided in. So I'm going to go ahead and raid over to Christian Ninja in the same community. He's over here playing Helldivers, I hear. I have not played it. I've heard of it, but we'll see what happens. If you want to just stay and say hi, say word up, say hello, whatever you want to say when we go over to Christian Ninja, that's fine. If you need to leave, no worries, but please do just stick around at least to say hello as we raid out. We like to share the love. So thanks once again. I'm going to say the outro again. Much love to each and every one of you who liked, subscribed, followed, cheered bits. Oh no, is there an ad? I'm going to snooze the ad if they allow me. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't get an ad, because I'm about to leave and I don't want it to be an ad while I'm raiding. Samar says, I think maybe they got stuck in the soundless one of the Celebrate Unclog the queue. Maybe. That's a good strategy. That's a good theory. But yes. Thank you to everybody who chatted, liked, subscribed, followed, cheered bits, lurked in the background, helped unclog these redeems. Those of you who redeemed stuff, those of you who sprinted with me, everybody, I appreciate all of you guys. Much love. God bless. Much success with whatever you're working on. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And yeah, thank you also for dealing with these weird bots. I appreciate you being patient as I am trying to work things out. Thank you, Samar, for sending me those screenshots. I will be sure to check those out as soon as I can. So we're gonna raid Christian Ninja. Much love to you guys. Sending prayers, love, and hugs always. God bless. Happy Earth Day. What happened to my mouse? All right. Gonna start the raid. And I'm gonna show the credits. Thank you so much, guys. Love you guys so much. Bye.